All right, guys. Very good evening to everyone present with us today. In the next 8 to 10 minutes, we shall be starting our session without any further delay, maybe exactly at 7:30. And those who are watching this self-pace mode recordings, for them, after 10 minutes, you can start watching. You can skip this. We have started our session at 7:15, but actual class timing is at 7:30. So we shall be starting the things exactly at 7:30. Is that fine? Meanwhile, please settle down and sit in some isolated places. Please maintain the decorum of the class and be serious in learning part. You cannot just watch in mobile phone and become a Java developer, right? So maybe in the next 8 to 10 minutes, we shall be again meeting, guys. Fine. Meanwhile, please settle down. All right. Thank you, guys. Very good evening to everyone and welcome back to the session. Good to see different people, different crowd from different parts of the world, USA, UK, Germany, India. Great. Canada. Great. Almost every country, many of you telling different countries. Good to see. Okay. Iran. Good. All right, guys. Great, great. I hope I'm audible and loud and clear. Is my voice breaking? Please check your internet connection, guys. If it is fine, then there is no problem. How many participants in the batch? Very less, that all three mentors can manage easily with our support time. Great. All right, guys. One information which I would like to give that few days actual content we have not been starting at 7:30. Some discussions are happening, then the content is starting from Monday onwards. It is not the case. It is just a first week welcoming. We need to adjust with the environment. We need to talk. Once we move further, dot 7:30, we will be starting with the agenda. If you come in between and if you ask, sir, please tell me, then it will be a problem. We want you to be achievers. If you be a finisher and if you get a job, if you get a transition after completion of the course, you will promote our course to others, right? So we want that to happen. It's a two-way win-win situation. You will also get a good job if you follow our instructions, and if you be with us, and it will be beneficial for us also. For both of the people, it's a win-win situation. Fine. Great. Fine, guys. What will be taught today? I'm just waiting for others because I could see less number of crowds, because people usually join at 7:30, 7:35. And today, when the strength is at peak at the middle of the class, I'll speak what is rules and regulation which you have to follow. Because people are still joining. Even if I say they'll join and they'll not get to know. Those who come late, they don't even know what has happened. Great. I'll discuss everything, guys. Now, I hope it's fine. All right. So what are we going to do in today's class? Let me just tell you that. First, the agenda, later the other parts. Cool hoodie. How many of you want this hoodie which I'm wearing? You can see it's a coder's hoodie. Everyone, we will be giving you the projects and assignments, and those who perform well, we will be keep on giving these hoodies, t-shirts, all of that will be there. I'll speak about that in today's class. Fine. Rahul Yadav, the content here is very detailed. It's not just the highlights or syntax here. Even the course of our content is very detailed. You will know the things you have never understood before. So don't think that by thinking you know something. Here we are going to learn so many things. Free of cost, guys. We will be giving you, you know, hoodies, t-shirts, all of that. Once you do some of the activities, projects, assignments, many tasks will be given to you. If you could complete that, all of that will be shared and given to you. Fine. I hope it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Now, let me share the screen. I hope it's visible. Yeah. Great, guys. Great. The first announcement which I would like to make in today's class is, so far we have been delaying, we have been discussing so many things, and actual concept we have not usually started at 7:30 dot. But from next week, fresh week, because it will take time for settle down for mentors, for the students, for everyone. So all this will happen. But from next week, 7:30 dot, we will be starting the classes. Fine. Some people says I'm not audible. I think it's audible. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please check the internet connection, guys.
You're audible.
Actual class will start. Guys, those who are facing issues, please check your internet connection, because for everyone it is crystal clear. There might be some internet fluctuation at your end. And if you're using the hotspot, whenever you're wasting your hotspot using the Instagram, Facebook, and all of that, remember there is something very important which you have to do at the end of the day, which is attending the Java class. Great. Now, 7:30 dot, actual class will start from next week onwards without any compromise. First point, is it clear to everyone? Because first week, a lot of settle down Q&As, queries, stuff will be there, and you may not be able to see. Agenda for the particular session will be shared exactly at 7:30. If you join at 7:40 and ask what is happening, please tell me what is happening, then it will be very, very difficult. Point number 1. Point number 2. What we are going to do in today's class. First point, we are going to discuss the entire roadmap and what detailed course plan, like what is expected, how we are going to teach, how many assignments will be there, how many quizzes will be there, and to be eligible for placement, what you have to do. All of the detailed discussions will happen. Then we shall be showing through the course how to access the videos, how to access the notes, where to access the assignment, how to submit them. That discussion will happen. After which, technical discussion will be started in today's class. Now, guys, if we complete this today, again and again, we need not to say this, from next class onwards, only technical discussion, because these were the common queries we have been getting. So many queries, and we don't want to distract you. Actual class distraction is happening because of these things. I'll discuss this, then we shall start with our technical discussion. Fine. And from next week onwards, only technical discussion will happen in the live class. And in the doubt sessions, every Wednesday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Indian Standard Time. 2 or 3 p.m. we will see that. I'll let you know in the class itself. Every Wednesday and every Saturday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We are focusing on freshers also, college students also, experienced professionals also. So doubt clearing sessions we have divided in such a way that everyone can attend and clarify their queries. And in doubt clearing sessions, usually most of the mentors themselves will be there. I mostly will be there, Nitin sir will be there, and we ourselves will be trying to answer your queries, doubts. Fine. And chat support team, once we start the technical discussion, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Friday. And I will show you how to access that also in today's class, where I'll show you how to access notes, assignments, and all. I'll discuss this part also. So what is going to happen in today's class? I hope the agenda is clear to everyone present in the class with me today. Yeah, good to go. Great. Thank you so much for this acknowledgement, guys. Your involvement matters. Sir, Git and GitHub better to start from Monday? Yeah, mostly Monday if we don't have time. Sir, what is every day 3 2 p.m.? This is chat support, guys. Chat support, where you can share your screen if there is any error, all of that. Chat support. Okay. Great. This is the one. Doubt sessions are this. Yeah, chat support to solve your Java doubts, programming errors if you have. Now in this, whatever is happening in the class, only that you can ask. If there is no company, you're developing a project, some errors are there and some testers have raised the error, don't come and ask us to solve your company's project in the chat support or in any other the class. That should not be the case. Fine. That's something common sense. So can we start our discussion? Yeah. Thank you guys. And from Monday, guys, 1 week of time, next week, Monday to Friday, everyone present in the class will understand the entire course structure, teaching, notes, PDFs, whatever is happening in the class. By default, by nature, you will understand, you will settle down. And once you're settled down, we can also increase the pace. We can also be productive. You can also be productive. Together, we can finish maximum concepts. Fine. Everyone. Now, one major concern. 3 hours into 5 days is equal to 15 hours. Even through Q&A and all, some hours is getting at least 10 to 12 hours actual concept content will be delivered. Now, only watching that will not make you a developer. You have to practice. Whether you practice weekend, early morning, evenings, it's up to you. But make sure you are practicing at least 1 hour a day about whatever is happening. Right now, coding has not been started, but in future, even if you have understood in the class, we will try our best. We will put our heart out to explain you. And we are 100% sure that each and everyone in the class will understand every technical discussion which we are going to give you. Now, that is the problem here. The moment you understand everything, you may feel that you know this. But after a certain time, once the concepts are increasing, you may forget the things. For which the only option is then and there only you have to practice it. You have to code it. Fine. Now, I'll show you where to find and all. That is agenda. Those who have joined the late comers, there is a problem. Right now, I'm repeating. In the next class onwards, I'll not repeat again and again. That what will happening. See, 3-4 people are asking, sir, please tell the agenda. We have already discussed that. Now, if I tell once again, those who have joined from the beginning, right, they will get frustrated. Hey, this guy is wasting our time discussing the same thing again and again. But those who have joined late, they will get frustrated. Why this guy is not answering me? At the end of the day, as a mentor, we should be in trouble. Please don't have that, guys. All right, guys. So is this point clear to everyone, guys? Yes, right? Then only you will become a Java developer. Now, one more point. Day 1 on a record, I am going to speak that core Java, if you have not practically practiced, then please don't attend JEE and Spring Boot. You have to practice it by IDs. Then and then only you will understand this part. So it's like, this is the actual Java. How to use that practically to develop real applications which are there. You will do it using the JEE and Spring Boot. Fine. It's like, you know here what is string, what is inheritance and all. But you will have one doubt. In building up a real application, real software, where I will use this inheritance concept, where I will use this interface concept, that doubt where I will use actually while developing the real software, that we will do it in the JEE and Spring Boot part. Fine. All of you. Now, great. So let's, these are the 2 important key points and please remember forever. Fine, guys. Now let me proceed with our discussion. The first discussion of the day is the roadmap, how we are going to progress. First step, we will understand basic fundamental in 2 days. Yesterday also we have understood. Today also we are going to understanding basic fundamentals, very, very basics. Yesterday and today's class, we have done that. After which, Once basic fundamentals are over, we are going to understand Git and GitHub. Why? Because irrespective of your field, whether you are in blockchain, whether you are in Java, whether you are in other fields, big data, data scientist, in IT industry, if you are there, in software industry, if you are there, irrespective of region, irrespective of designation, you must know these two concepts. Now, to explain these two concepts, we may take 6 hours of time, but slowly, throughout the course, you will be using it. And by default, by nature, you will become well versed. To understand these two concepts, it's not user friendly or fresher friendly. The syntax, the way of doing the things in Git and GitHub is quite a little complex. Fine. But after teaching this, how practically slowly you will use, that will give you hands on. Now, why we are teaching this before we start the Java programming is because whenever we give any assignments or whenever you are going to practice any of the programs, please upload in the GitHub only. We will expect you to give us GitHub links as an assignment, whatever you have done. Fine. So for which you should be knowing it. That is the reason we are going to teach this initially. After which every work, the day, 1 day, 2 day, because every day you're going to use this throughout our course, you will become by default, by nature, well versed with this concept. If this is over, then we shall start with the Java coding. Java coding. Fundamentals of Java. Fundamentals of Java. That means operators, loops, variables, data types. Fine. All these basics, pattern programmings, strings, arrays, how to create object in detail with respect to memory maps, we are going to understand. Behind the scene, what happens, whatever JVM does, what is heap area, what is stack area, in detail, all this concept will work where our fundamentals will be very strong. Fine, guys. Once this is over, we will start with the OOPS concept, where we will discuss about encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, fine, abstraction, interfaces. All of this concept will be covered in detail again. Encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, interfaces, all of this will be covered. Fine, guys. Now, every week, irrespective of the concept is happening, every week, there will be assignments, fixed assignments, which we will be giving to you. Fixed assignments, every week, one assignment. Except in few weeks where maybe strings and arrays concept may fall together. In such cases, in a week, we can give you 2 assignments also. Fine. Usually fixed number is 1. In some of the special cases, we may give 2 assignments in a week, where arrays concept, string concept, lot of programming questions will be there. Very common, which we are going to give you. Is that point also clear to everyone? Now, module wise quizzes will be there. Module wise quizzes will be there. Quizzes and assignments mixture we will give you. Maybe data types, loops and all, we have understood. Some of the critical, very much deep thinking quizzes will not give you some basic questions where we will try to understand. Now, quizzes will be more, questions will come in the concept of exception handling and all of that more. It depends on the concept, number of questions. These number of questions are not fixed in either assignments or nor in quizzes. Depends on concept, number of questions within the assignment, within the quizzes will vary. But both of them will be given to you thoroughly detailed. Every week involvement will be there. No week quizzes will be escaped. No week assignments will be escaped from all of you. Is that point also clear to everyone? Fine, guys. Now, once the OOPS concept is over, then we shall discuss the concept of exception handling. Then we'll discuss about multi-threading. Then we'll discuss about the collection concept, annotations, enums, file handling. Fine. Stream API, Lambda expression, functional interface in detail. And we will be completing the entire core Java. Entire core Java will be completed. Fine, guys. And once core Java is completed, one big assignment will be given. Core means fundamentals, important part of Java, guys. It's like Java is completed here only. The remaining part is the actual using of the Java. Fine. It will take 80 to 100 hours of time. 1 to 1.5 months it may take, guys, to complete everything, because by considering 15 hours a week, we may need 1.5 to 2 hours, 2 months maximum, 1.5 a month only we will complete. Now, here is the challenge comes into picture. The challenge is most of the experienced professionals, most of the people who might know here and there concepts Java, here and there long back might have learned or may know some core fundamentals and thinks that they know the complete Java. But whatever Java you are going to understand here is detailed Java with memory maps, why, how. You will be very, very strong in core Java. In JEE part and Spring part, when we are going to use those concepts, you will not face any issue. But the problem with our previous experience, what we have faced is some of them thinks that they know the core Java and they will skip many classes. And then in the Spring part or JEE part, when we refer to any of the concepts, they will struggle to understand. An actual concept they will not understand, and the problem will be in other parts. Fine. The actual problem will not be the case. Fine, guys. Great. Now, this is also one issue. Make sure, irrespective of you, please keep that knowledge. There is no harm in relearning the things. 1-2 months, if you put effort, you are not going to lose anything. You are going to only learn and learn. Fine, guys. Different way we are going to teach you. So core Java, once it is done, what next? We will be teaching you SQL. Databases might be Oracle or MySQL or SQLite. Doesn't matter about the database. SQL will be taught to you. Now, after SQL is finished, we will speak about NoSQL, MongoDB. Fine. This will be taught after the core Java. Once these two parts are over, we shall be seeing Java's database connectivity, which is JDBC. Bharat, I am coming. Please, guys, for some time, please don't ask questions. Let me explain the flow. All of your doubts will be clarified. There is a flow, guys. Your JEE part and Spring part, 200% dependent on the knowledge of your core Java. And without that knowledge, you cannot go there. Dependency is there. Some of you might have heard the term Spring Boot microservices and may not know the Java. Things that for that only jobs are there. Let us directly come there and we will try to understand. That is not going to happen. After the core Java, what is the next step, guys? SQL and NoSQL. Is that clear to everyone? Can I give a tick mark here? Great. After this is over, what is the next concept we are going to understand? JDBC. Is that clear to everyone, guys? All present here? JDBC. Thank you, guys, for this acknowledgement. Now, after JDBC is over, we shall start JEE part, where we will understand about servlets and JSP. Now, before this, by the time we reach JDBC, we expect all our learners to complete HTML and CSS. Though for CSS, there is no ending. It is a never-ending process. How much ever, at least you should know the syntax of HTML, CSS. This is self-paced. This is the only content where it will not happen in live classes. It is the self-paced. Whatever videos have been uploaded, you can watch it. If you feel by any other source you want to learn, you can learn in your own way. It does not require any extra efforts. Fine. Now, this is what completed. HTML, CSS. I'll come to JavaScript and all. I know, guys, please have patience. Now, Guys, this needs at least 1 week of time, 1.5 weeks of time, and this needs again 3 days of time, because 3 hours a day, right? And after which HTML CSS from the day one, right now it is accessible to you. I will show you the portal how to access it. Fine, all of you. Now can I request you guys, please let me complete everything, then I'll speak about all these things. Who will take Core Java? It's mixture of all trainers. Quality of the training will not be compromised. Yesterday, those who attend, I think you know the glimpse basics of how teaching will happen here. But if you attend for 10 days, you will understand what is the level of teaching which is going to happen in these classes to you. I'll not say I will teach good, Nitin sir will teach good, or Naveen sir will teach good. Everyone is good in their own way. But within 10 days, we bail you for 10 days. In 10 days, you'll understand everything, guys. But quality of the training and content will not be compromised at any cost. Now, once this self-paced, you have to finish by the time we complete JDBC. So you have hardly 2.5 months approximately to complete these things. But whenever you're starting, please complete within 1 or 2 weeks only. It will be good. And later, before we start JavaScript, just give the revision. Fine. All of you. Now, once this part is over, guys, we shall be covering with JEE part, where servlets and JSP will be taught to you. Once servlets and JSP will be taught to you, it may need 2 weeks of time, maximum 1.5 weeks is sufficient. Once this is clear to you, we will be teaching you JavaScript plus React JS. JavaScript plus React JS will be taught to you. Fine, everyone. Once this is over, we shall be starting with Spring Core, after which we will be moving how to do better way of how to build a Spring application in better way using the Spring Boot, and then Spring REST, Spring Web, MVC, Spring Security. It's not included in the website due to error. I could not add it, but it is a part of your course. All the 3 levels of Spring Security also will be taught to you. Fine. Now, complete Spring Boot, all the concept will be covered, nothing will be skipped. Once Spring Boot completely over, then we shall see about Docker and Kubernetes. Fine, all of you. After this is over, then we shall start with microservices, where while teaching the microservices, practically we are going to use this Docker, Kubernetes. Hibernate is also there, guys. We will do it even before the Spring Core or after the JDBC. Before the spring, maybe during the spring, this time only Hibernate will be taught to you. Now, Spring Data JPA is also part of this, guys. Spring Data, Data JPA and REST, MVC, everything will be taught. All the concept within the Spring Boot will be taken care. In the microservices part, we will also speak about all the cloud PCF, speak about AWS, Azure, how to integrate these cloud platforms, your Spring Boot application. All of that will be taught. Fine, guys. In the micro services, while we're teaching this, all of these concepts, cloud concepts and microservices, all of that will be taught to you. And you can see the detailed content in your website. It is mentioned what and all will be taught in the microservices. It is already available in the website. Fine. After which, we will teach about Agile and Scrum. In industry, we follow Agile methodology. Fine. Now, what is Agile? What is Scrum in detail will follow. By following the principles of Agile, we will be building 3 projects. One capstone project at the end, which will integrate with React also. React plus Spring Boot integration also will be happening. Now, throughout the course, Every time you write one program is a project. Even if you write hello world is coming on your screen, that is itself is a project. Fine. But we will have two major core Java projects. We will also have JDBC project. At the stage of servlet, there is a project. In Spring Boot also there are projects. Hibernate also there are projects. After all these projects, at the end, again 3 projects will be given to you. Fine. All of you. Now, cloud insists not everything, guys. When it comes to cloud and DevOps, in detail, cloud and DevOps will not be taught because that itself take 3 months each. Cloud itself 3 months, DevOps itself 3 months. But what will be covered? You are naming them. How much ever is required for Java developer or software development purpose, or how much as a developer what I use. All of that will be taken care and all of that will be taught to you thoroughly. Fine, guys. All present in the class. And please go through the content which is there in the website. That will be, all of that which you have mentioned will be taken care. Fine. Now, let me open this. Are you able to see the website which I have opened, guys? Yeah. iNeuron platform. Are you able to see, guys? Okay. Thank you so much for this acknowledgement, guys. Okay. Let me just pause it. Now, guys, if you see here at the top, if you go to my courses, you'll have all the options. If by chance you're not getting mail of live class, there is an option called as live class section. Within this, you'll have a live class link. Fine. Live class link will be available here, which you can click it. By chance, if you're not getting mail sometimes due to technical issue, you may not receive, or maybe it may go to the spam folder. You can just go to your dashboard. Live class link will be updated here. After which, whatever is happening in the live class recording, that will be uploaded here. And here only, there will be doubt sessions also, guys. Doubt sessions also will be there. Even whenever we are taking doubt sessions, can anyone mention in the chat what all the times we take the doubt sessions? Wednesday and Saturday. So whatever doubt sessions will happen, right, that videos also will be uploaded. If you want, if you're curious to know what others people have asked, and if you want to get more knowledge, you can watch that if you are free. If not, you can ignore. Now, watching the doubt clearing sessions recordings, is it mandatory? Not mandatory. You can ignore it. Fine, guys. This part is clear to everyone. So date and what is a topic, both of that will be mentioned. Date and topic. Now, guys, actual class timing is 7:30, but we actually started 7:15 because many of them will be waiting for us. I'll come to that, Sai Kumar. Many of them will be waiting for us. Now, guys, mobile, please don't. One more, guys. Can you become a software developer using the mobile phone? Only watching the videos can you become a software developer. You have to practice. So better to practice in the laptop, guys. How for every profession there is a tool. For laptop, the tool is laptop. I mean, sorry, for the software engineer, sorry. For the software engineer, the tool is laptop. Fine, guys. Now, I'll come to that, guys. What and all issues you will face, everything I'll speak. Once I finish the entire dashboard thing, then you ask the questions, okay? Now, please see here. Guys, usually we may start the things exactly when? 7:15. The starting 15 minutes, you can skip it like this. Maybe like this, you can check what is happening. See, I can point out, I can go wherever I want. See, let me talk about what you are going to learn. Now, guys, it's preferred to watch this in Google Chrome. then in any Safari any browser, that is more better. Fine. Siva Kumar, that I'll show you. Wait, website, how to check in the website also I'll show. Let's not waste class timing for this. Now you can see it here. And guys, you can discuss with your peers in the discussion forum. See, now don't create this WhatsApp groups and all, guys. This is not a good approach, and so many issues will happen. I have seen 36 batches, guys. What and all issues will happen in WhatsApp groups and all, we know. Only focus on your learning, and we will add you to the group once you achieve something. Once you reach to this Spring Boot level, if you have developed from projects, all of them we will try to segregate the groups, and we will create and we will make achievers group and all, but not now. So some of them are discussing it now. See, I have mentioned class discussion starts after 12 minutes in the video, so you can discuss with here. And guys, resource section is there. No, if you click the resource section, you will get all the notes which we have uploaded. All of that will be present here, and you can download that also. I hope you're able to see that. Fine. Now, sir, do you provide notes? We will provide it, but can we maintain the running notes also, sir? Yes, you can maintain the running notes also. Fine. Hardik says that, sir, the mic quality is poor. This is the podcaster, one of the most costliest mic which I'm, using. I don't know. For everyone it's selling, it's all good, sir, all goods. I don't know, Hardik, maybe what is the issue. For everyone, they're telling me it's good, great, thank you. And I don't know for others.
So Heather is using the best mic for the live sessions. Now, if you're comparing that with my mic is for the YouTube purpose. So we have a different reasons here for using that mic.
Oh, great. Now, great, guys. In the process, I have just, did the marketing of the mic company. I hope they'll pay me if they see this video. Now, great. Everyone is selling great voice, no problem. Maybe check your internet connectivity, guys. Now, guys, resources. If you click the resources, guys, you'll be getting all the notes. You'll be getting whatever we have uploaded. Resources are not unavailable, guys. It is, see, guys, day one we have not seen, so only unavailable. Day one we have not done any technical discussion. Day two we have done it. Fine. So Shiva says something, sir, can you acknowledge me above request? By the time you have given the request, Shiva, many people have told yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and your request has gone somewhere above. I cannot see that. Doubt sessions in the morning. 1 week allow us, we will see, because it's not, different time zones people are there. We have done this by managing so many things. All right, guys. Some of you telling resources not provided. Guys, day one we have not done anything, so only no resources. Here you will be finding it. If you click it, you will be getting it, guys. Fine. Day one we have not done. Day two you will be getting it. Is that clear, guys? Most of you are just going for day one, guys. I'll go to the day one. You're not listening to me. That is a problem. When I'm telling, you're going and checking your own. I don't care what he's telling. Let me go, sir. No resources are available, sir. Where are you telling? I have told for 20 times that day one it is not there. Day two it is there. People are still asking. Great. Fine. Now, software installation videos. Next week we will add more videos, guys. That will be taken care. Next week we'll add Mac video, Linux video. We will add the VS Code videos. All of that we'll add next week. HTML, CSS, you have 2.5 months time to complete it before we start JavaScript. Fine. Assignments, whenever we add, one new section will be created by the name assignment section. After CSS or within the live class recording, 1-2 videos is there. No, after the live videos, the section will be there. Then it will be a problem. Fine, guys. Don't watch in 1.5 2x, guys. There is the issue there. For now, please watch in this style only. Okay. All right, guys. Is this part clear to everyone? Now, one more important point. Sorry. If we have a doubt, chat support you have told. There is a question mark. Are you able to see, guys, here? Question mark on the left. Yeah. If you click this, it'll ask your name, email, phone number, start chat. That's it. It will be redirected. Fine, guys. Great. More on this, we will be speaking. What about notes? I have told 7 times. I don't know what to say. Huh. And guys, one more update on notes. Sometimes we may upload the actual notes in same day. Sometime within a week, whatever concept we have covered, all of that will be uploaded. Now, one kind of some common sense we are expecting. If you don't mind, can I say, guys? We have 2 sets of learners here. 2 sets of learners. Set number 1, they want to know everything, whatever question they are asking, they expect it. Fine, immediately to be answered and say everything, whatever is required. The other set of the people will say, please skip this, move further, move further, move further. If we listen to them, they are frustrated. If we listen to them, they are frustrated. Now, what to do if you ask me? We all 3 mentors have trained thousands of students in live classes, including freshers, corporate professionals, everywhere. In fact, Nitin sir, I've been to Singapore, Germany to train Java and all. Fine. So we have planned this in our way. Can we go in our own flow, guys? But we will make you that you will understand everything and you will become a Java developer. Fine. Huh. Now, most of the suggestions, common suggestions we have also got, sir, in between the chats and all, please don't take questions. It is frustrating. It is irritating. Guys, we actually ignore the questions, but some questions will be for 4, 5, 6 times. They are frustrated. So most of them will say, sir, our flow of the lecture is going because of those questions. Some of them are telling that, sir, you're not answering those questions. We are frustrated. Now, people are there in both the sides. What we can do is, at the end of the class, we will take Q&A. In the doubt clearing session, we take Q&A, and common questions we will take after each technical concept. Is that fine, guys? All of you? Sir, immediately means, yesterday I had told you, one last time I will tell you what is that. Guys, that some of them will say this, sir, why are you not answering immediately? You will think that you have answered only, you have only one question, but for us there will be 6 to 7 or at least 10 to 15. I have spoken about what is compiler. There are immediately 15 questions. If I answer that, maybe to explain what is compiler, I have taken 5 minutes. To answer that immediately, I need 20 minutes. So totally 3 hours of lecture will be 1 hour content, 2 hours Q&A. Fine. So tell me, can we complete this everything? One hour into this much, 6 months high content, can we do it? You can master both the things provided with time, guys. How much you practice depends. Fine. So Can whatever I have told, like where to ask or how to ask questions, I hope you are able to acknowledge me and you are aligned to me that, and no frustration and no things. This guys, these all things at the first only we have to clarify. Don't think that these questions are things we will discuss again and again. We will be discussing only now. Fine, guys. Now at the start only we would like to clarify all these things. Now, whatever I have discussed, I hope that was required and you have understood also. Everyone acknowledge once, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your patience. I appreciate it. You are waiting patiently to listen to all these things, but we had to clarify it. Now, what is expected from all of you? Live classes you will attend. Some of them you may go with recordings. Now, make sure that all of you, please, if you are attending live classes, attend completely. If you're going to recordings also, please complete it in a flow. Don't complete one video today, after 6 days, second video, after 10 days, third video. If you do this, you will be out of the track. If you are out of the track, it is difficult to come back to the track and you will be missed out. And we don't want that to happen. Fine. All of you. Now, but you can watch the recordings. Now, sir, recording, please you upload immediately. Entire recording, Zoom will take time. And from Zoom, we have to download, we have to render, and we have to upload. It is a process. Minimum 14 to 16 hours is needed, guys. And that will be uploaded within 24 hours at any cost. We will try to upload within 14 to 16 hours. Maximum time I'm telling, that will be uploaded without any problem. And live classes, if you attend, give some time for practicing also. You have to plan your day to get the best out of the course. Fine. All of you. Now, if this is also fine, you can go, you can watch both the ways, because many working professionals are there. Sir, my friends are there. They want to join after 15 days, after 10 days, after 5 days. Can we still join? After 5 days, yes, you can still join, but provided ask them to watch the live class recording. Maybe by the time we'll be teaching some loops and all. They don't even know the syntax of Java. Directly they'll come and they'll see one big program with codes of 200 lines of code. They may get frustrated. If you have any friends, if you feel this course is worth, please promote it. Tell them that there is a course for best price which will cover in detail of everything, and you can avail the offer. And still 30% off is going on for few days. You can refer your friends if you want, and let them know about the course. If you feel maybe after attending some classes the training is good, you can also refer your friends and they can also come and join. But if they are joining, please ask them to watch the live class recordings which already happened, then to come to the live classes. That is also common sense. Fine, guys. Great. So whatever we have discussed so far for the last 40 minutes, is that clear to everyone present in our class today? Yes. Few common questions might be there. At the end, we will answer, guys, if something is missed out. Huh? Great. So let me just stop sharing the screen for 1 minute. Naveen sir, if you have anything to put some words here before we start the technical discussion.
No, all good. I just want to reiterate the points. Make sure that you attend all the sessions, rewatch the session if you have not seen, and do practice. Whatever we teach. So as Heather mentioned, we'll share the notes as well, the running notes and the codes as well. So whatever code we'll type, we'll share the code with you. Make sure that you practice that code on your machine. It doesn't matter how many videos you watch, how many sessions you attend. If you don't try it by yourself, you wouldn't understand. Okay, so make sure that you practice it by yourself. Okay, that's from my side. Heather, you can continue with the technical part.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. HL's class notes have been shared, guys, and organized note, it is there in the Q&A. If not, organized notes also will be uploading, guys. Sometimes 2-3 class at a time we will upload, and then we will announce that in the particular class sections notes is available. You can download it. Fine. Great. Nikhil says, sir, for questions who have raised earlier, please don't answer. It is kind of irritating to listen to them again and again. Ask them to watch the earlier videos. Yeah, that is true, guys. It is irritating only, but it's something, yeah. Q&A, no, guys, it is resources. In the Q&A, some discussions happened. If not, yesterday 3 important notes were there that will be given to you guys. Need not to worry. I'll upload it once again if it is missed out. So yesterday, guys, we had discussed some technical topics. All the technical topics. AWS. Siva Kumar is asking again and again. Shiva Kumar, this is how you have to go to the website in Google. You have to search iNeuron. In the iNeuron, you have to go to the courses. If you go to the courses, then you have an option to search full stack Java developer. In this, if you scroll down, see here, all the detailed content is been given. Example, if I open the microservices, you can see here. Microservices development, microservices architecture, cloud introduction, AWS, Azure, PCF account creation. Fine. See, I hope you're able to understand. Got it. You have to please check it. I hope you have understood. Yeah, great. Now, some of you are talking about, sir, placements. Yes, placement may start if some of you are fresher and you want to get into after core Java and SQL only. If you want to attend the drives, for them also we can get the drives, but only with core Java SQL you cannot expect the maximum packages, but you can get the IT jobs, software engineering jobs. Many companies, service based companies will recruit. We will also get it in future. We will let you know whenever there is opportunities. Now placement will start once core Java is over, and depends on whichever you get it. For experience, for everyone, we will get the opportunities once we complete the Spring Boot and microservices. Fine. Now, for everyone abroad or in India, trust me, guys, whatever concept which we are teaching, if you know that everything or even 70% or 80% of the content which we are going to teach you, you cannot be jobless. No one can convince me that with this much of content, this much knowledge of Spring Boot, microservices, Java, I don't have a job. That's not possible. It's a global course. It is not a region specific course. Easily anyone can get a job. And if you are aligned with us doing the projects, doing the assignments, you can even claim that we know we are at least working with Java for 3-4 years. You can claim this. 4 years experience developer, whatever knowledge they will have, that much content we are going to teach. Fine. So you can claim, but don't claim it. We will be, answering that. Okay. I assume yesterday's class, everyone was there. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yesterday, we have discussed. No, yesterday was a first class technical discussion happened. Raghu, you can rewatch the videos of yesterday. Now, we have discussed about fundamentals of programming, how programming came, what is semiconductor technology, what is processor, what is machine level language, what is compiler. We have also understood the fundamentals of memory maps within a system, which is RAM, hard disk. Fine. Everything will be given. So, fine. Now, All of that we have discussed, and also we have discussed the process. In the process, we have seen how a C program actually executes. We have seen about object file, executable file, what is the need of library files in C, why we used to write #include, all of that also in the process, because some of them were constantly asking me in the chats that please explain this, please explain this. I have explained on spot, on running, by taking your suggestions. And in the process, we have understood about cache, processor, RAM, hard disk, saving, loading. In general, everyone who were part of yesterday's class knows the fundamentals. In future, if someone asks about processor, ask about RAM, hard disk, SSDs, you will not struggle to answer them. Fine? Yeah? Great. Now, can we focus on the class rather than asking some other questions, guys? Example, some questions, how it will be. As a mentor, you can feel me. I am teaching what is compiler. Question is asking, sir, Spring Boot will be taught after 1 month or after 3 months? Such, please, common sense, guys. I suggest you to only discuss on technical part. Fine. These questions at the end we will discuss, guys. Now, how much salary depends on the how much you are learning, guys. It's up to your learning. Okay. We have understood the fundamentals, and we know all the concept which we have iterated, which I have iterated. All of you acknowledge? Yeah. Great. Which programming language you are going to learn, guys? Java. Thank you so much for this acknowledgement. Before Java, two programming languages were ruling, which is owned by, right now it is Turbo C, back then it is Bell Labs, which happens to be C and C++. They were the kings. Everyone around the globe were using these programming languages. C is a project led by a famous personality called as Dennis Ritchie. C++, Stru. It was in 1970s. It was in 1980s. Both the programming languages were ruling the world whenever you had to develop a softwares. Fine. All of you. Now, Java, the project of this programming language, started in the year 1991. A startup by the name, I am giving the fundamental introduction, guys, technical topics. It's already started here. This is needed. A famous company in the Bay Area, USA, California, one company by the name Sun Microsystem, who is famous for set-top box, TV sets, all of that, domain. They plan to create one programming language to create softwares which are related to the set-top box and all, and for which they had recruited a team. The team consists of Patrick Norton, Mike Sheridan, James Gosling, all of them, and the lead of the entire team was James Gosling. For them, they had given to launch or create such a programming language which is very easy to understand. It should be high-level language, object-oriented it should be, and all the features it should have. They started to work on this particular programming language. Fine. And they were working, and we have to appreciate their efforts. By the time C++ owned by a big companies is already ruling, that time a small startup is launching a project of a programming language which is not even famous. Fine. And Sun Microsystem, it is Stanford University network. Stanford University students had started this, and one of the co-founder is Indian. His name is Vinod. And other two co-founders, they started these companies, and under this company 11 members team were recruited, and one of the member in the 11-member team is James Gosling. Apart from James Gosling, Patrick Norton, Mike Sheridan, others were also there. Fine, everyone. Now, they had to build a programming languages, and they were working on such a programming language which is easy to understand. It should be like C++ and C. Previous programming language, they had made a mark, something similar, and it should be object oriented, and most important, which is the reason of Java's success, it should be portable, or it should be platform independent. What exactly these terms, today's class we will understand practically, guys. Need not to worry on this. Fine. Now, that programming language they started to work. You can also call it as Vora. And they were working this programming language for quite a long time. That time, internet only were very, very new. And whatever softwares used to develop using C and C++, they were not portable. They were platform dependent. What is platform dependent, sir? We don't even know that. I'll going to explain that what exactly it is. Need not to worry on that part. Fine, everyone. Now, please see very carefully. They were not portable, but these people were working on that programming language. And in the year 1995, they felt the programming language is almost ready. And whenever they want to release any project directly, the actual version they not release, trial version they release. Technically, in software term, we call it as alpha and beta version. That means it is in the trial. And the biggest step which the entire James Gosling and team at Sun Microsystem took is they made it as freely downloadable. They made it as freely downloadable. Fine. They told, because C++ object-oriented programming language by a big company is already popular in the world. Why the entire world have to listen to a small startup who is claiming that they have a good programming language? Fine. They told it is free of cost. And second biggest step is they told it is open source. It is open source. Two biggest steps. Freely downloadable means anyone can download free of cost. They can use it. Open source means if some developer from different companies, intellectuals from different companies, if they feel that there has to be any change in this programming language, they can give the suggestion. Developers who are working in different companies can also contribute to this. They can also give the suggestions. I'm using the layman simple terms here. Anyone can contribute. They told freely downloadable also. If you want, you can also contribute if you feel something to be added. People started to use it. They felt, oh, this has to be there, add it. It should be multi-threading, add it. So many people contributed, they started to give. Now, after some time, they feel that Java already so many features are there. Now it is in a position to, use to start developing the software. And that is when in the year 1996, January 1996, officially they released something called as Java 1.0. And the name, the version, if I'm not wrong, Oak. Why and all, I will speak out. Fine. Now, from there, the Java journey already started, and all the versions at the end of the class today we are going to discuss. Need not to worry. The biggest steps which Java took, which changed the entire destiny of Java, is they made it as freely downloadable and they made it as open source. Many people can contribute and it is free of cost. Now, since it was open source, so many intellectuals around the globe started to contribute to Java, because of which day by day, many features added in Java. It became very rich in features, where using which any kind of applications or softwares can be built. And even before this, the one major feature which decided the destiny of Java is that it is platform independent or portable. Back then, it was the first programming language which became portable after internet came. Before internet, portability was not the requirement. When all the networking around the globe happened, intra and inter, I hope you know. Intra means within the region. Inter means outside the region also. Intra means within a country. Inter means from one country to other country also people can connect. Fine, all of you. And that is when they release these features, because of which people also call Java as architectural neutral or internet programming language. Now, all the terms which I have used here, object oriented, portable, platform independent, platform dependent, these all terms, as a mentor, I am aware 90% of the class strength has zero idea about. I'm going to give you the complete clarity, because I have claimed those are the biggest steps and reasons for Java success. What are they? We have to, you should be knowing it, and I'm going to explain also. And it is an interview question also. How Java program actually executes, how Java made architectural neutral. What, can you please explain me the Vora of Java? All of that will be asked, and I'm going to explain also. Need not to worry about this. This is the overview. Now, once the programming language was ready, right here at this state, the biggest challenge is giving the name to it. If you go through the blocks, which they have done it, fine, you can see it's not, they were struggling so much to give the name. Initially, they gave the name as Oak. Already software was registered under this name. They cancelled it. They gave the team name. Green was a team, guys. In IT, whenever a group is formed to do any project, there will be a team name. The team name, James Gosling, Patrick Norton, Mike Sheridan, all the 11 members were there. No, the name of the team was Green Team. So they tried to give it, then they told it's not needed. Then they gave all the 11 numbers starting alphabets. They failed it. They named it C++, minus, all of the different names. That means better than C++. All the negativity of C++ we have conquered. This name also could not be able to give it. They gave the different names. Fine, all the names, they failed it. They told it is not matching. After a lot of difficulty, they realize whenever you're doing a project which is very big project, that too competition to that project, other programming languages are doing very well, people used to demotivate them. Fine, they used to say that, hey, already C++, they're a small company, what project you're doing, no one will use it. And that time they used to have a sip of coffee, and they felt, after failing with all the names which they have planned, somewhat this coffee is responsible for our success. It used to give motivated. Whenever we used to drink it, we used to get regenerated. We used to get the energy back. Let us dedicate our entire project name to this coffee. And they named that programming language as Java. Java is a coffee plant or island which is located in Indonesia. And whatever coffee they used to drink, it was coming from there, and they used to feel somewhat it is contributing, and they gave the name as Java. And if you know the symbol, if you have seen the symbol of Java, guys, have you noticed coffee, steam coming out? Name and symbol, both of them are dedicated to that. Sir, what joke are you telling, sir? Programming language, you're telling coffee name. That is a fact. I'm not telling anything. It is the era of internet. You can also do the bit of research in your free time. You will get to know. Fine. That is how they gave the name as Java. From then still today, that is the name, and they have not changed it. Now, when Oracle bought it, it was bought by Oracle at the year 2011. And Oracle not just acquired Java, they acquired the Sun Microsystem only. And let me tell you one more information. When Oracle went to Java to acquire for the first time, it went with the begging bowl. Oracle was in need of help from Java, not just Oracle, all the DBMS companies. That is when the concept of JDBC added in Java, Java's database connectivity. Once the Java application, Java program were able to connect with databases, no, Oracle made a lot of profit, and Oracle wanted that only this Java should be able to get connected with them, and so many plans they had. They thought, let's go to the Java. Starting they went with begging ball, but later at the almost in the year 2011 they went to Oracle with the suitcase. They told, please give it to Java. Sun Microsystem told, no, we will not give Java. They told, please give it one more suitcase. They added. They told, no, one more suitcase. They told, no. Then at the end they told, you only come to us, and they acquired the entire company itself. And after acquiring, they made it as closed source. Now don't panic telling that, sir, now closed source Java may go down. No, Java will never go down. From 1995 2022, Java will be there in top 5 programming language every year. Sometime first, sometime second, sometime third, doesn't matter. It is the only constant programming language which is there in top 5 languages across the world for a continuous 25 years. It is not the joke, guys. And lakhs and crores of projects have been developed using the Java programming language. Already there is a dependency. Even to manage those many softwares, lot of engineers are required. So Java will never go down. Even today, top to top MNC, if they want to develop any complex, big distributed application, they have only one option to go with. That happens to be Java, because it is very straightforward. Lot of community, huge community support, 25 years, long time, lakhs and crores of developers have used. Can you imagine how many people have contributed, and what is the level of people would have given the projects which is available in the internet, and the support, the amount of support which you are going to get it. That is the reason even today Java is the king. And especially in India, many of the service-based companies, for their recruitment purpose, they use Java to ask the question, because they feel, industry feel, someone who knows Java can master any technology easily. If they ask you Java questions, core Java question, they may put you in DevOps, they may put you in JavaScript, they may put you in Python, they may use you for different purpose, but still majority of the recruitment companies ask core Java question, because they think core Java, if someone knows, they have the ability to understand the technology, and they can be diverted to any given stage. That is the reason Java was king, Java is king. And many programming language comes and go, Java will never be affected. Fine. And you are learning such a programming language who was king for quite a long time. It is not any joke or something. It is on a serious note. You can find out, internet is with you, and Java was there, and Java will be there forever. Fine, guys, all present in the class. Now this is the brief introduction about Java, brief overview about Java. If you have understood the overview about Java, what is the Java alpha and beta version came in which year, guys? 1995. And official Java 1.0 came in which year, guys? In the year 1996, January 1996. To be precise, 23rd or 26th January 1996. From there it is there. It is senior to many of you. Though it is junior to me, but senior to many of you. You can imagine the level of this particular programming language. Now, whenever you hear this term Java, you will also hear it is object oriented. It is platform independent or portable or poora. This all the terms are almost the same, guys. It's referring to almost same only. Fine, all of you. Now all of this are same only. It also object oriented. These are the famous name. It also called as internet programming language. Why we call, guys? When internet came, this became the first popular programming language on planet Earth, which can be ported over the internet, that can be transported anywhere around the globe. Why? You have to understand the architect of Java, how Java executes, what is bytecodes, all of that in today's class we are going to understand, guys. It is very, very important. Now, some of them are asking, sir, can you please explain about the LTS and versions of Java? Today we'll be discussing that. Most probably Naveen sir will take that at the end of this class. So today we will be speaking about LTS and everything, guys. Need not to worry. This is the important features which whenever you hear about the Java, you will also come across. It is distributed. Why distributed? Because you can build application which can interact with another application. Make my trip, interacting with the IRTC. Fine. Your application is interacting with the Google Pay. So that all distributed applications can be built. It is very secure, very robust. All of that is fine. But majorly, it is platform independent, Vora, and also it is internet programming language and object oriented. Now, let's understand that. Fine. So can we start our journey, or do you need 5 minutes of break, or can we start directly, guys? Mixture of answers. Start, break, start, break, start, break, start, break, start, break, start, break. Oh my God. To whom should I listen?
I think break should be good.
All the mixer. What we'll do, sir? We shall continue.
We can take a break for 10 minutes.
Okay, great. Let's have 10 minutes break and we will continue, guys. 10 minutes break and we will continue, guys. After the break, interview questions we are going to discuss, guys. What is the JVM? What is a JDK? I mean, in general, basic idea, not architect of JVM, that we'll see separately. What is a bytecode, dependency, Vora, all of that we are going to be, discussing in detail manner. Fine. So in the 10 minutes of break, the exact time now is 8:46. At 8:55 we will be meeting back, guys, Indian Standard Time. So I'll be putting the timer instead of telling this. So let me just stop this sharing the screen and I'll just share you the timer, guys. Okay. I hope the timer is visible to everyone, guys. Yeah. Interview preparation will be taken care, Rohit. We will guide you. Resume building sessions will happen, guys. All of that will be taken care. Yeah. So we'll be back, guys. Please don't miss the second part of our discussion. If you are energetic, if you are feeling that the things are happening interactive, then definitely you are going to enjoy so many things after the break. Thank you so much. We'll meet exactly after the 9 minutes, all of you. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. I hope you are able to see my screen too. Yeah. Now, all right, guys. I have told this, but I could see 2 to 3 comments from the working professionals that please don't teach so much basics. And also, I could see please start teaching directly coding. Guys, this course is for both freshers as well as for experience. Now, if I'm teaching in very basic level, that does not mean that it is not for experienced professionals. It is for experienced professionals also, but 50% of the crowd is very much freshers and new to the coding journey itself. I have to consider them also. I have done many corporate trainings where in 5 days I have completed the entire core Java, and in 10 days Spring Boot microservices I have completed. I can do it here also. I know how to teach only for the professionals also, but here there are many freshers as well as experienced professionals also. Both of them are there. The moment I see this here, many of the freshers telling, yes, sir, good, sir, you go in the basic way. And some of them telling, no, I want only advanced Java. Guys, it is not individual one-on-one, right? It is a batch training. And please, cooperate with us. We will come to, once we start the coding experience level, how coding has to be done. We are going to teach you, and advanced concept we are going to teach you, which you cannot get in any resources easily. All the levels of things will happen. This is one of the clarification I have to give. I can teach. I have done many corporate trainings where corporate training, they'll ask us to do the trainings, which is just a formality base according to me. 5 days entire Java completed, 5 days entire Spring Boot completed. I can do in that way also. Fine. Yeah. So can we start, guys? Sorry for you guys, need not to hurt anyone. This is some of the acknowledgement I had to give because I could see some frustration even after irritating. And one common suggestion I'm getting, sir, please don't take questions in between. Yes, I will not take. And please, you also don't ask, any of the, what you call, questions again in the chat, which is distracting to me. It's a 2 ways also. And guys, this is for experienced professionals also. According to me, those who call themselves as experienced professionals, by knowing something, they know some fundamentals at least, but not everything, right? In the process, you will also understand everything. So yeah. Yeah, thank many of the working professionals says that, sir, even I'm working professional, I want to learn in this way only. Yeah, great. Okay, guys, can I start the technical discussion, guys? Yeah, please acknowledge. Others, stop asking the questions and focus on the Q&A, guys. All right. Cassandra and Redis would be teaching. It will be taught, Paritosh. Yeah. Now, the first part we are going to understand here is about portability or platform independency or VORA. Before we understand these terms, guys, today is a fundamental last class. Monday, Tuesday, Git and GitHub. Wednesday, coding of Java will start. Fundamentally, maybe we may end today. Now, please see very carefully. Before we even understand what is platform independency, portable, VORA, let's understand what is platform dependency. Even before we understand what is platform dependency, can we understand what is platform first of all? Platform means it's a combination of your processor plus operating system, the one who operates by interacting to the processor. In other words, Intel is a chip, semiconductor chip processor plus Windows. Combination of both is only called as platform. Macintosh plus, you can say the chip, whatever chip, M1 chip, which is there, M2 chip, whatever, and then you can say Macintosh platform. Fine. Intel plus this. You can say now maybe Intel is a chip and Linux is the OS. Fine. Combination of both, we technically call it as a platform. Is that clear to all? Where your operating system, who is responsible to operate your entire system by interacting with your processor and also your processor, both of them together we call it as platform. But from the, this is the actual meaning. Fine. But from the perspective of a software engineer, if someone says or refer the word platform, they are referring to the OS. Behind the scene, it is the combination of both of the things, which is who is responsible to run everything, who is responsible to execute everything. Fine. But if a software engineer is calling, a which platform are you working, you need not to say I'm working on Intel and Windows. You just have to speak about your which OS you're using. You can say Windows. They can say which platform are you working on, Macintosh. Which platform have you worked before in the interview? If they ask Linux, whatever platforms you're referring. Actual meaning you have understood. But if a software engineer is uttering the word platform, that means you're calling all these OSs. Is that point clear to everyone? Yeah. Great. Now, let's understand what is platform dependency, and non-portable. Both of them are referring to same, guys, different terms, different way, but somewhat they are same. Please understand this. Everyone present in the class, I have one system here. I have one system. One computer, I assume. The underlying OS in this computer is Windows, I'll assume. I have one more computer. With an underlying OS, maybe I will call it as Windows only. There is one more computer where underlying OS, maybe I'll call it as Linux. Fine. Over an internet or a network, all of them are connected with each other. Fine. Wireless or wired network different. Since I am writing here wires, don't think it's only wired. Networking can happen wireless or wired. Now my laptop is a computer, right? Is it not connected to your mobile phone or laptop right now to take a class? We are connected, right? Yeah, that's what I'm referring to it. Fine. I am going to develop a software using C. And one more basic thing, guys. Program or application, in short we also call it as app, software, all of them are referring to same. If you have written one hello world program, that is a hello world application, console based application you have written, you are a software engineer, you have developed the software. Fine. Software, program, application, all of them are terms are referring to same. Can you just acknowledge yes if I just go one or two people? Okay, thank you guys, thank you. Now, assume I am developing a software using Backend, C or C++ programming language, which is also using English-like commands and all. One application or program I have developed. And if you want to execute that program, first step you have to do is you have to compile it. All of you agree? If you are there in yesterday's class, why we have to compile? Yesterday we have seen, if someone is very new, please watch yesterday's video. If you compile, it will give you the object file. Then through the linking loader, you will link and produce the executable file. But in general, they are in binary forms which your machine can understand. Fine, guys. All of you. So much process will happen. In last class, we have seen the process. Then you are giving to your processor or your platform. Will you get the result? If you ask me, the answer is yes, you will be getting the output. Fine. In case one, in case one, tell me what is the platform of compilation, guys, maximum focus, and platform of execution, and what is the result we are getting it. Now tell me, platform is what? This Windows. This application, where have you compiled in this platform? Windows. In which platform are you executing? Till here it is compiling happening. From here it is execution is happening. In which platform are you executing? Windows. Are you getting the result here? Yes, you will get the output. Is this point clear to everyone? Can I just proceed? Now, whatever application I have written here, listen to me with a maximum focus. If I want that application to work in any other system, I will not transport whatever high level code is there as it is to different computers. Over network, actual code will never be transported. Whatever actual code is there, that will never be transported. Fine to all, everyone. Now, actual the compiled code only will be transported, not the actual high level. If WhatsApp says that whatever code they have written, if they upload that as it is code in the internet, and if you're downloading the actual code, there will not be one WhatsApp, there will be lakhs and crores of WhatsApps. Fine. The one which can be executable, that file will be uploaded. Now here, they have downloaded to run the application in a different platform. They have downloaded the compiled version, which is machine level code. Fine. Please see very carefully. Now, whatever code or software they are going to run here, that particular code is compiled. This is case number one. Case number two. Compiled in which platform, guys? This code is compiled in which platform? Windows. Guys, focus is the maximum key. And you're trying to execute in which platform? Windows. Great. Will you get the result? If you ask me, yes, you will get the result. Now see very carefully, guys, the point which you have to understand. This time the compiled code I am downloading here. Whatever code is there, which can be executed. Actual executable code, which is ready in binary form, which you just have to execute it. Now, whatever code you have downloaded here, machine level compiled code, that has been compiled already in which platform? The compilation happened in which platform? Case number 3, guys. In Windows. Case number 3, Windows. Fine. Now, you are trying to execute in which platform? Linux. Will you get the output or result? If you ask me, the answer is no. The answer is no. Why, sir? Why? Because of the architect which C or C++ initially followed. What do we mean by that? It will be compiled, it will generate object file linking and all will happen. Finally, you will get the executable file, which is also in machine level language. Now, this machine level language, listen to me very, very carefully, is always platform dependent. That means machine level language says, if I have become machine level in Windows, I will work only on Windows. If you try to make me execute in Windows, I'll execute it. In other words, I have been compiled or converted to high level to machine level in Windows platform. I am loyal only to Windows. I will work only Windows. Hey, I became machine level in Windows. I am going to work only on Windows. Now you have tried to work that machine code which is platform dependent on this platform. When you tried to execute on Windows, you got the output. Again, same machine dependent, this compiled code who had the dependency, that I became machine level only on Windows. I will work only on Windows. You tried to execute in Windows, but in different platform. I mean, different computer, same platform, you got the output. But same machine level code, when you try to execute on Linux, you will not get the output. You got the error. Machine level says, hey, look, I am platform dependent. You are trying to work me on Linux. I cannot work in Linux. I have become machine level or compiled me in Windows, and you're trying to execute me on Linux. It's not possible. That is the reason this entire process, we call it as platform dependent. Now, platform dependency, or if a programming language is platform dependent, it is such a programming language where platform of compilation and platform of execution has to be same. If there is a requirement or a demand of programming language where platform of compilation, execution all to be same, then such programming language we call it as platform dependent programming language. Now C is a platform dependent programming language. Why? Because of architect, it follows behind the scene. I hope everyone understood. Yeah. Processor doesn't matter, guys. Leave out processor, only see about the platforms. Guys, fine. So what is platform dependency? Have you understood, guys? Now we also call it as non-portable. Why non-portable, if you ask me? Because in any other platform you cannot port it and try to execute. In simple terms, I am telling it. Fine. All of you, great. Now you can anytime rewatch if there is any error. I have told, guys, such a programming language which demands compilation and execution platform to be same, that programming language we call as platform dependent. And that programming language, if you compile in a different platform and execute in a different platform, it will not work, because it is platform dependent. In one platform only it has to work. Now, fine. If you have understood this, let's come to, guys, it is an interview ask question now, whatever I'm going to speak about Java. Fine. One question I will ask. Java is also using English like commands and symbols only. All of you agree? If machine has to understand, Java must also be converted to machine level language. Yes or no? Agree? Everyone present in the class? Great. Now tell me, if Java also has to get converted to zeros and ones, I have told machine level language has one problem. It is always platform dependent. Now, how Java achieve platform independency? Fine. What is the extra efforts Java got into picture because of which it achieved platform independency? Many of you are answering, your answers are right. Now, please let me explain it. What exactly happens? And next 15 minutes of discussion, give the maximum focus with respect to your interview. Also, it is very, very important. I'll assume this is one computer with underlying operating system as Windows. This is one more computer with underlying operating system as Macintosh. This is one more computer with the underlying OS considered as Linux. Over the network or internet, all of them are connected with each other. Please see very carefully, guys. I am developing a software here using Java, which is also a high level kind of language. If you want whatever source file or Java file, I'm going to speak everything. Please listen to me very carefully. Everything, then what you have to do is you have to compile it. Now, till the end, you'll understand everything, guys. Now, Java has not made use of ordinary compiler. Rather, Java has used its own special compiler or hybrid compiler. They named it as Java compiler. Java compiler, which can be called as Java C special compiler. It is not JVM. It is a special compiler only. Ordinary compiler will convert your high level language into machine understandable language directly. So what they have told is, if they also make use of that ordinary compiler, it will convert directly to machine level. Then again, machine level dependency will come. They cannot achieve platform independency. Now, to make Java as portable or platform independency or Vora, they have told, let's use a special compiler which they have designed. And this compiler will not convert your Java code to machine level. Rather, it will convert to byte codes. Now, what is byte codes, sir? Byte codes are intermediate level codes. They are neither in high level nor in machine level. Practically also, I am going to show these byte codes, how it looks like in the next class, in the next week class. Fine. Now you have to understand one step. Give me the tick mark. If you compile Java file, will you get machine level code or byte codes? Byte codes. This point clear? Tick mark. Now please see very carefully. All present in the class. Now these byte codes, whatever is there, these byte codes are platform independent. Independent in the sense, this byte code has no such requirement that if I have been compiled or converted to byte code on Windows, I will work only on Windows like machine level language. This byte code has no such requirement or no such restrictions. Byte code is very chilled, very platform independent. It says that I have converted to Windows. Okay, I can work in any other platform. No restrictions, nothing. In technical terms, byte codes are platform independent. They are not specific or dependent to one platform. Is this point clear to everyone present in the class? Great. Great. Now, what Java has told is, look, programmers, whenever you download Java, guys, maximum focus is required. Partial focus you cannot understand. Fine. If your mind is in KFC also, in Java also, it is not possible. Only Java means it's our responsibility. Focus is the difference between a good student and a bad student, a good learner and a bad learner. Now I'm going to the best of the basics, guys. This much of basics is also not required, only for few days. Fine, until your fundamentals are strong. Now please see very carefully, all present in the class. Whenever you download Java, JDK, Java Development Kit, which consists of Java compiler, library files, and JVM, JRE, all of these things, entire kit to develop a Java application and to run a Java application. If you go to Oracle to download it, you will find different JDK for Linux, different for Macintosh, different for Windows. If you observe, my yes or no, guys? Why? Because within that JDK, there is important system software. Name of that system software happens to be JVM. JVM. And the JVM, whatever is there, no, inside the JDK, it is JVM which is platform dependent. JVM, they have designed using C language, they have designed in such a way that for every kind of different platform, different JVMs are there. For Mac, different JVM. For Linux, different JVM. And for Windows, different JVM. That is a reason JDK also different for different platforms. Inside JDK, the JVM is different in different platforms. Fine to all. Now they have told for every platform, please download different JVMs. This is for Macintosh and this is for Linux. Fine, I have downloaded. Now, what is the work of JVM? Guys, in discussion of JVM, I'm going to discuss the entire architect. I'm going to speak about JRE, JVM, data areas, heap areas, stack areas, very in easy terms, which you'll never get anywhere easily, and about the entire architect, which I'll be taking care it as separately. But one part, how much ever I'm telling, only that much part you should be knowing it. Fine. All of you, can you answer me? Yes. Yeah. Great. Now, what is the first point? Is JVM same for all platforms or different for different platforms? Different. Got it. Finish. Now, please see. First work of JVM. JVM architect is different, guys. I'm going to speak only first part. JVM will convert that byte codes into machine level language or machine understandable language by internally makes use of interpreter and takes care of further execution in Java. So whatever compiled code you have got byte codes you have to give it to JVM. JVM internally makes use of interpreter. Sir, what is interpreter and all? I am going to discuss. Right now, in layman terms, if you have to understand, JVM will convert that byte codes into machine level language or machine understandable language and given to the platform. And then you will be given to the platform and you will be getting the actual output. Fine to all? Everyone present in the class? Great. Now let me just stop sharing and share the screen once again for a minute. Okay. Some issue with respect to the ink. I don't understand what is the issue. Yeah. Anyway, I'll speak, guys. Let's not distract it with the class. Now, JVM will be responsible for the execution. Now, please see very carefully. All present in the class, everyone. JVM will further execute this and you'll be getting the output. Now, I want whatever application I have developed here, I want that to work in a different computer. Will I upload my high level code source file as it is over the internet? Will I download the machine understandable directly? No, because it is platform dependent. It says I will work only on Windows. This time you're going to upload something called as byte codes. And this computer is downloading what? Byte codes. Tell me one thing, byte codes, are they platform dependent or independent? Independent. Now I'll give that byte code to JVM. JVM internally makes use of interpreter and convert to machine understandable language and takes care of further execution. Now, if I execute in Macintosh, are you getting the output? Yes. Again, byte codes you're going to download here. Will you get the output here? Yes, you will be getting the output. Now, tell me one thing. How many times have you written the application? Write once. Are you running on Windows? Are you running on Macintosh? Are you running on Linux? So only we call it as write once, run anywhere. Write once, run anywhere. Now, those who have focus, you have understood it. Let me give you one conclusion. By chance, if someone has gone to their dreams of girlfriend, boyfriend in the process, and now everyone is saying yes or no, now they're active. So in the live class also, what happens, some people will attend with all the offline classes. I'm speaking my experience in the corporate professionals. They'll be looking at here and there, focus is not there. Entire class will say yes sir. They'll be like, yeah, yes sir. What is happening, they don't even know. And here also that is happening, I could see. Now let me give you one sweet conclusion. Can I give that? Yeah. Now okay, let me give this one sweet conclusion here. Okay. Tell me one thing. I'll just share the screen once again, guys. Okay. Yeah. Now, if you could see the screen, sweet conclusion. You write, okay, Java application. Fine. Whom you will be giving to? Java compiler. First part clear to all of you? I mean, those who are sleeping, for them also I'm asking. Now you are back from the sleep. Tell me one thing. Is it clear? Now Java compiler will generate what? Bytecodes. Is bytecodes platform dependent or independent? They are platform independent. And can they be transported over internet? Can I call bytecodes as portable? Portable. Transportable is there? No, portable. That means that can be ported to different platform. Fine. And now you will give it to whom? JVM. JVM internally makes use of so many things. Guys, in the entire course, we are going to do the post-mortem of JVM in and out. Need not to worry, have patience. Right now, you understand, JVM will do some mechanism internally, which will convert it to machine understandable language and given to your processor or platform, and you will be getting the output. If I want this application, which I have written here, to work in a different computer, so will I upload the high level language over the internet or bytecodes? Bytecodes. And again, in every platform, different JVMs are there who will convert it. Now, that is the reason, because of the architect it followed behind the scene, Java became platform independent programming language or portable programming language or VORA or architectural neutral. All of the things you can see. And it was the first popular programming language after internet came into picture. Through internet, through networking, we can transport our application and we can work in any other platforms which are located around the globe. For that reason also, we started to call Java as internet programming language. Fine, guys. Now, please tell me, VORA, why we call? I hope you have understood. You are writing it once. You are running in different applications. Write once, run anywhere. Write once, run anywhere. Fine. Now, please see very carefully. Why it takes more time? Because of the process. Guys, see this. C program or C++. What is the architect they are following? What is the architect they are following? Compiler. Only one shot, right? In Java, first it will given to Java compiler, bytecodes, JVM, then further execution. The process is little lengthy. So see, Java is very fast, but when compared to C and C++, it is little slow. Comparatively, it is slow because of the architect process of execution is little lengthy compared to C. Fine? Is that point clearer? Now, guys, listen to me. This is the technical answer you have to give in interview. Wherever you write Java application, Java program, you have written one Java program here. You will save it, right? All of you. When you save it, can I call it as source file? Whenever you save a Java application, whatever name of the file you want, you can give. I will give it as launch. Whatever name, you can give your own name here, no problem. .java you have to say. Fine. So we can call this .java file source file. Both of them are same, doesn't matter. Is this first point clear to everyone present in the class? Done? Tick mark? La. You will be given to Java compiler. Practically also in the next week class, we are going to discuss, guys. Everything we will show it. Now, and it is fundamentals. Once we start the coding, again, this theoretical part and all will not be taking care. Java C will generate which type of code, guys? bytecodes. They are intermediate level language. They are not in the actual high level. They are not in machine level also. Wherever bytecodes are present and whatever Java compiler has given to you, wherever the bytecodes are present, no, that file, the place name, we call it as class file. What we call it as class file. Dot class extension. Launch dot class. Fine. The answer is, what will .java file contains is the interview question. You have to say it is a Java program, whatever we have coded. Source file will be present. But when Java compiler, when you compile Java file or Java code, Java compiler will generate one more file. What is the name of that one more file? Class file. Bytecodes also you can say, class file also you can say. Class file bytecodes, are they same or different, guys? Same. Everyone present in the class? Great. Thank you so much for this acknowledgement and constant support. Then you will given to the JVM. JVM internally makes use of interpreter and all, and JVM will convert that code to machine understandable code and given to the platform, and you will be getting the output. Now, which file is transported over the internet or uploaded on the internet? It is a bytecode or class file. Fine. Now, because of the architect C programming language followed, because of the architect C programming language followed, it became platform dependent because of the execution process, and Java achieved platform independency, VORA, or portability because of the architect it follows. How a Java program executes, the conclusion note. Whenever we write Java program, we will save by telling .java file. And when we compile Java program or Java application, it will generate a bytecode or class files by Java compiler. And that bytecodes will be taken care by JVM for the further execution purpose. Is this point clear to all present in the class? Everyone? Great. Thank you so much for this acknowledgement, guys. Thank you so much. And I hope you have understood this. This screen is visible. Huh? Great. 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 Tick mark. Now, some of you want to see this. Yeah, you can see this. Now, one last point, what is object orientation and all? Next week, coding part we will discuss, guys. If you have understood this much, it is the fundamentals are clear. And some people who are expecting coding, advanced coding, high level of concept, please teach. Every concept of Java will be taken care, guys. Need not to worry. And let us start. It is just the fundamentals which are happening. Next week, GitHub, coding, assignments, all of that will start. Fundamentally, we want to clear it. We see whenever in future someone says bytecode, all of that should not be the disturbance to understand the actual concept. That should not be the disturbance. Some of you are asking to repeat again and again. I have repeated for 3 times. One last time. When you compile Java file, Java compiler will generate the bytecodes, and wherever bytecodes present, we also call it as class files. And class file further will be executed by JVM. Fine. You can rewatch the video. Now, some of them, as I said, 2 categories of the code. What is JIT and all? I'll speak about this in the JVM architecture. Now, interpreter means what, if you ask me? Compiler and interpreter, one difference is there, guys. If there is an application, there is a code which you have written here of 10-20 lines. Fine. That code, if you give it to compiler will give the compiled code, whether it is a bytecode, machine level, different terms. Technical point, I would say compiled code. Fine. All of you. That can be given to your processor and you can get the output. Please listen to the very carefully, all present in the class, everyone. Compiler will translate or compile entire code all at once. All at once. Fine. Everyone. Now I will write it here. Some code is there. Whether it is in byte code, high level, machine level, different code. General code is there. If you give it to interpreter, interpreter will give interpreted code, and that can be given to the processor. And interpreter is such a system software which will take first line. It will interpret to machine understandable language. It will give you the output. Again, second line will be given here. Interpreted again, third line, again, fourth line. In other words, line by line. Line by line. Fine. Now, if there is any error here, in 100 lines are there. If there is any error in 99th line or first line, doesn't matter. It will not allow you for further execution because compiler will only throw you the error. Interpreter example, if there is any mistake in 99, 98 lines will work because line by line conversions are happening. Fine. Simple terms, if I have to give example, in South India, assume any politicians comes here, and we understand Kannada, our local language, and if he says in his own language, we cannot understand. But if we have to convey something, he will recruit interpreter, not compiler. If we recruit compiler, first 1 hour he's speaking his own language, entire public is silent, they cannot understand anything. And again, after this, this guy is, the compiler is speaking everything and all at once. Fine. Now entire public is clapping because they're understanding now. If in place of compiler, if the politician recruits interpreter, one line the politician will speak, this guy will speak that in local language. Second line, third line, fourth line. Fine. Python and what we call it as, JavaScript, all of them are interpreted programming languages. One by line will happen. Now the question is Java compiled programming language or interpreted programming language? Java is both. Some people will say interpreted, some people will say compiled. Compiled at the early stage, interpreted at the execution stage. Fine. First, to generate entire byte codes, Java will make use of compiler. Java compiler will, all of them will compare. At once it will give you the byte codes. At once it will give you the byte codes. All at happening all at once. Fine. All of you. Even if there is any small syntax mistake, will you be able to process further? No. Is this point to clear everyone? Can you give me a tick mark? Later, these byte codes will be given to whom? JVM. JVM internally makes use of interpreter. For byte codes translation to the processor, it will happen using the interpreter internally. I will speak about this more in the next week, in our next 2 week classes when I discuss more on the JVM part. It internally makes use of interpreter, which will convert your byte code lines line by line, you will be getting the output. And so only we call Java as both compiled and interpreted programming language or hybrid programming language. Is that fine to all present in the class? Have you understood about the compiler, interpreter, everyone, guys? Great. Now, whatever we have discussed so far, fundamentally, is it clear to everyone? I know those who are working professionals need not to worry. The course is most potent. Don't become a Supreme Court judge by just listening to some part. And definitely once we progress, you will understand so many things. It is for experienced professional also, fresher also, for everyone. Right now, if I am going simple way, that does not mean that I teach only in this style. I have done many corporate trainings where many things I have summarized in 1 hour also. I can speak, I can say and go. But many freshers are there. After telling this simple also, they have so many questions. Imagine if I go high level, what will happen? I know many of you are acknowledging that you go in same pace. I'm just requesting for those who are professionals, please bear with us and you will also be aligned to the course. Is that fine? Now, whatever we have discussed so far, is it clear to everyone present in the class, guys? Yes. Have you all understood everything, whatever? Huh. Now, those who are part of yesterday's class and today's class, each and every term which came out of the mentor's mouth, technical term, is it clear to all? Yeah. Everything you're understanding? If you're understanding so far everything, it is our responsible to make you understand everything about Java in and out, because we are going to teach you why it is there, what exactly it is, how do we implement, how do we write it, and where exactly it is going to be used. All why, what, how, where, these question marks which we are going to cover. This course is potent. Why we are telling is, we are not just teaching you the syntax. Usually people will jump into the code, they will say this is variable, this is this, this is this, this is this. No, we are going to cover everything detailed and you'll have complete hold of Java. Fine. Now, what exactly for Vora? Vora means when you have to answer, when Java code is compiled, it will generate bytecodes, and bytecodes are secure codes, and that they are platform independent, and that can be transported over the internet or network, and that again will be given to JVM in different platforms, and that can be executed. Since we are writing in one platform and executing that Java code in different platforms, we call it as platform independent or Vora, because of the architect it follows. Fine. Great. Thank you so much, guys. Now we shall understand few more things before we stop the technical discussion. Fine. We will understand. See, we have reached to the doorstep of Java. Next week, we are getting into the Java. In the doorstep, we will understand more on that versions, why different versions are there, and overview also we are trying to understand. Fine. Sir Naveen, sir, are you part of the session, sir?
Yes, sir, I am there.
Yeah. So can we discuss the versions and some other parts in today's class if possible?
Yes, I'm all set to talk about it.
Okay, sir, only will talk. Yes, sir, great.
So just give me a minute. I will get my setup done and we can start.
Yeah, great, guys. So
everyone,
yeah.
if you can take a 2 minutes break.
Yeah, great. So sir, can we give them 5 minutes break and 9:50 we are back?
Yeah, that also works.
Guys, before we give 5 minutes break, what is JRE? All of that we have not discussed, guys. And this is not the end of JVM topic. JVM, I have given the brief high level overview, not actually what and all. JVM will allocate, class loading will happen, data areas will be given to you. So many things JVM will do that we are going to discuss in the future classes. It is just an overview. What is JRE? We will going to discuss. Fine. Yeah. Do you think if I have given this much of basic level understanding, do you think all that JRE and all, we will just leave it and go? That's not possible. Need not to worry on that. We will cover everything. Fine, guys. Yeah. So, all right, guys. DSA basic will be covered, not separate course, because according to me, DSA and lead course need separate minutes. Now, let's take 4 minutes of break, guys, and we are back. Huh? All right. Thank you so much, guys, for all the acknowledgement and appreciations. Thank you so much. In the next 3 minutes, we'll start. I don't think so any timer is needed. 3 more minutes and we are back. 3 more minutes. I'm telling for those who may watch this recordings so that they can skip the part. Yeah. In the discussion forum, you can connect LinkedIn, you can connect guys, and also in future, once you done some projects, we will make groups also. Slack groups will make in future once we reach to certain limit. Right now, at the beginning, it's not required. Assignments and all, as we've discussed, once we cover, we can be doing it. I have showed in the class recordings and all. You can rewatch this video. You can go to your my course live class recording. You can find it, guys.
Hey, hello everyone. Good evening, good morning, depending upon from where you're watching this again. And yeah, okay, just a second. Okay, there's something wrong with the setup. And that was the issue. My laptop was in front. Okay, no issue. It's working, it's working. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So I hope you have enjoyed the fundamentals of Java, and it's awesome, right? Sometimes we think we know stuff. Example, a lot of you mentioned that you knew that Java is platform independent, but there are a lot of things behind the scene, right? And Heather was talking about all those details, and it's fun. Great. And I was there for the entire session. I was looking at your chat, looking at your questions. It's difficult to answer all the questions, and that's why I was trying to answer most of it. But anyway, so let's talk about the further things. One of the most interesting thing about Java now is, and of course, I have seen this question multiple times, is Java dead? In fact, one of the question was, a lot of tech influencers are talking about Java by saying Java is dead. And it all started in year 2015, I guess, 15, 16, when people started saying Java is dead, Java will not be there. But if you see this current stats, if you see the current ranking for Java, Java is still on top, right? So if you see every year in top 5 languages, Java is there. And there should be some reason, right, why Java is so powerful. And I am a big fan of Java. I can say I started my career with Java, still working in Java. Apart from that, I'm also working on the other technologies, but Java is a true love, right? Okay. Now, if you say Java is dead, there are so many versions coming up, right? So any guess what is the current version of Java, and or maybe just tell me which is the next version of Java which is going to come. Okay. So that's right. So next March, I mean, the coming March, Java 20 is going to release. Okay. Now tell me one thing. If you have so many versions, which version is getting used in the industry? Okay. I can see the mixed answer. And most of you are right. Java 8. We are talking about Java 20, but in the industry, we are still working with Java 8. So let's understand what is this versions are and why people are still using Java 8. What should be the next update? Which one you should be using? Okay. So I got my notes ready. So by the time Heather was talking about different topic, I make sure that my notes are ready so that I don't have to waste much time writing it. Okay. So let me share my screen, and I'm sharing my screen here. I hope you can see my screen, everyone, but I can't see your chat. Okay, so your charts are here. Cool. So let's talk about the Java versions. And quickly, you can also, so I will ask you some questions. Quickly, you can answer those in the chat window. So first of all, in which year Java came into existence? I mean, a public release. So Java got public release in 1995. In fact, the work started in 1991. They did a lot of experiments, and then publicly it was launched in 1995. I have one more question for you. Which of this came first? So rank in the order they got released. Java, C++, Python. Okay, so Java, C++, Python, which came first? Which came second? Which came third? Okay. Oh, okay. A lot of people are saying it is C++, then Java, then Python. Okay. Okay, C++ came in 1983. The founder was Bjarne Stroustrup. So you can say the father of Python is Bjarne Stroustrup. And he did well. So founder of C++, not Python. What's wrong with me? So founder of C++ is Bjarne Stroustrup. And it was awesome, right? C++ is the, what do you say, the upper version of C language, which added C, what's wrong with me? Okay, something wrong. So yeah, C++ also called C with classes. Yeah, there's a confusion between C with classes and C++. So it came in 1983. And then in 1989, Python came. That's right. Python came before Java. And then once Java got famous, it was famous, and then people started using Java like anything. And then later on, because of the tool like AI, because of ML got famous, Python came into picture again. Python was famous also, but then not the way it is famous now, right? It's all because of this ML and AI developers and tutors. They use Python to teach AI, and that's why Python is famous now. And maybe because Python is one of the most easiest language to learn for the starters. Okay. A lot of people say Java is difficult. Maybe they have not learned Java from either, and that's why they're saying Java is difficult. But it's all dependent from where you're learning Java. Java is one of the most structured programming language. And once you know Java, you will never find anybody in Java you say, hey, why that is happening? Everything in Java has a reason to do that. Okay. Now with that, let me go back to the versions. In fact, Heather already mentioned about Java 1.0, Java 1.1, and that's why I'm going to start with Java 1.2. In fact, Java 1.0 was just a test. The actual thing started with Java 1.1, and the major update Java got was Java 1.2. And it released in year 1998. Can you imagine? We're talking about 1998. It's been 14 years when Java literally got that popularity. Now, this is the same year when Microsoft, if you know Microsoft MS, I will write MS, Microsoft approached Sun Microsystem to buy Java. And of course, Heather has mentioned about Oracle as well. But then Even before Oracle, it was Microsoft who approached Sun Microsystem to buy Java. You know what Sun Microsystem said? They mentioned that, hey, Java is an integral part of Sun Microsystem, so we can't give you that. Microsoft was a bit upset because at that point, I know a lot of people say Microsoft is a good company. Not a big fan of Microsoft. I never believed in their strategies. The way they work was very different, and somewhere it also hampered the software industry in general. Of course, they are one of the reasons why software industry is that famous, but they also took software industry in a very different way. So when they wanted Java, Sun simply refused it, right? So what they did is they claimed in the public release by saying, hey, in next 2 years, we will give you a better language than Java. And they literally hired Java developers. Okay. So they hired people who designed the Java compiler, people who worked on Java language. They hired those people and they asked them to build a new language. So in fact, they copied the features from C++, they copied the feature from Java, and they came up with a new language called C#. Okay, and that's why if you can see C++, C#, we have, in C++, we have 2+, in C hash or C#, we have 4+, and that's why you can imagine that. So they claim C# to be the upgrade version of C# or C++, but literally they copied everything from Java. If you have time and if you can compare C++, C# and Java syntax, you will find a lot of similarities there. Okay, so we can literally say C# is a copy of Java. But then what they did is in C#, they have added all the Java features plus some new features, right? Now, Java is also smart. So what Java did is, in fact, in Java 1.2, C# was not there. So what they do in every version, that's very important, right? We have to understand what they do in every version. See, every time there's a new version for Java, there are a lot of different things which changes. It can be in terms of performance. It can be in terms of libraries. It can be in terms of syntax as well. That's right. In different versions, we have different syntax, not a major update. And the beautiful thing about Java is every version is backward compatible. What it means is if you write the Java 2 syntax in Java 10, it will still work. That's not the case with Python. Python 2 and Python 3 they're very different. So you cannot write Python 2 syntax in Python 3. They are not backward compatible. Java is, right? So in Java 1.2, which came in 1998, they have added a lot of features apart from the language fundamentals. They have added collection framework, which is one of the most important framework for any software development now. They have added something for GUI. If you want to create a graphical user interface in Java for desktop application, you can use Swing. Before this, we had applets for web components, but then they added Swing. And I still remember my first enterprise project, not the enterprise project, but my first project in my corporate was Swing project. Okay, and I was so lame, I thought Swing is a future. And now Swing is dead. Okay, sad story, come back. So basically they have added Swing and they have added something called JIT. Now what is JIT? Heather will talk about what is JIT compiler once we start talking about JVM. But that was 1.2. And 1.2 was a benchmark in any software industry, any language basically, because of collection framework. It was like awesome. Okay, and still we use it. We use collection framework, and it's very important to use. Again, why we'll talk about that later. And then we got 1.3 in year 2000. We got we got 1.4 in year 2002, and we got the next version. In this 2 version also we had some features, but then not something major. Okay, so at this point, let's say even in year 2002, if you are still using Java 1.2, that's fine because 1.2 had major changes. 1.3, 1.4 was slight changes, but nothing major there. But 5.0 was a benchmark. You know why? It's because they have changed the numbering system. Okay, initially it was 1.4, then they moved to 5.0. Instead of saying 1.5, they moved to 5.0. Maybe they thought it looks cool. Okay, still a lot of people were saying it is 1.5. You're not wrong. You can still say 1.5. You can say 5.0. Both works. But then they have added some amazing features in 5.0, which is introduction to annotations. You will see the importance of annotations once we start with the frameworks. The Spring framework, microservices, everywhere you are going to use a lot of annotations. We got the concept of auto boxing, we got the concept of enumeration, and one of my favorite, which is enhanced for loop. And all this feature came in 5.0. Again, what these features are, of course, we have the entire course for that. We are going to spend our next 1.5 months understanding all these different things. Okay, so at this point, we're just talking about the concept names, nothing much, just the concept names. Okay, so 5.0 was a major thing. And then we got 6 with the version with in year 2006. Nothing major, minor updates. In fact, I started my career with 5.0. So when I started learning Java or working on Java, I started with 5.0. And while learning this language, I directly started with annotation autoboxing, because people who are coming from this era, they were not knowing all this different stuff. But I started my journey with this. So for me, it was like, okay, this is what Java is, right? But then you should ask people who started their career here. They were not knowing all these concepts. I was lucky I started Java at the right time. But then I got very impressed with Java with these two versions, Java 7 and Java 8. In fact, I can also say Java 7 is like another benchmark in terms of the way Java will work. In fact, this is the same year when Oracle approached Sun Microsystem to buy it. And this is where Oracle bought Sun Microsystem. Before this, Java belonged to Sun Microsystem. But then after this year, Java belonged to Oracle. And everything was going good, okay? Even after Oracle, some people were skeptical because, again, Oracle is not known for their work in the open source world. Oracle is not known for supporting a language. Okay, a few people are saying my voice is breaking. Just a second. Is it for everyone or for only Harish? Oh, it's good, right? Okay, Harish, if you can re-log in, that should be fine. Okay, cool. So basically, this is the year when Oracle bought Sun Microsystem, and even I was a bit skeptical because I was not a big fan of Oracle. In this year, two things happened, if I'm not wrong. Stu Jobs died. I'm a big fan of Stu Jobs, and Oracle bought Sun Microsystem. So I can say this was not the good year for me. Okay. So basically, this is amazing year, not the amazing year, but then a year to remember. So basically, what Java 7 introduced a lot of different concepts. Jobs 2013, is it, or 2011? Or maybe I got the news that Jobs is not well, and something happened in 2011. Is it Job died or Stu Jobs was not well? Something. Okay. Okay, great. Cool. So these are the features they have introduced. String in switch, try with resources. Again, we'll talk about these things once we start with the topic. But this is the This is the things which have introduced. And this year, Oracle bought Sun Microsystem, right? Everything was good. Everyone was happy at the end because they thought Oracle will do something good with Java. But this year, my friend, this is like the, not this year, this 2007, okay, 2017. So basically in Java 8, this is the benchmark when I literally fall in love with Java language. Because a lot of people were saying, Java is a backward language. They were not, they started comparing. So this year, they started comparing Java with other languages. I remember in 2013, I literally moved away from Java. Okay, that's not a good thing about Java to say about Java in Java batch. But in 2013, I literally moved away from Java to some other languages, and the language name was Scala. So in 2013, I started working on Scala, and I have also made some projects. I was very happy with Java. So I was very happy with Scala, and then Java 8 came. Now in Java 8, they have introduced Lambda expression. They have introduced Stream API. And it took me around 1 hour to understand Lambda expression and to understand Stream API, which normally should take around 1 week for normal people. You know why it was easy for me to learn in that 1 hour? Because I have already started working on Scala, and Scala supports this thing by default. Okay, so I was using Stream API in Scala before. So I was like, okay, I know this, I can use this. Uh, so Stream API came into picture, and again, Java got that trajectory. So I can say the graph before Java 8 was something like this. So, in Java, from Java 2 to Java 7, everything was good. From 7, it started falling. In Java 8, it again got the hype, and uh, it got that benchmark. So Java 8 was again a good thing. Yeah, support for JavaScript code. I know that sounds weird, but literally you can write JavaScript code in Java. So there was a project called Hashon, or okay, I forgot the project name. Hashon, or some code name was there for JavaScript code, but again, now it is deprecated. So we don't now Java. I don't think JavaScript is supported in Java anymore. But that was an experiment, right? So Java started experimenting from Java 8, and then the bad phase. So graph went like this, came down, again went up, and it fallen from Java 9. You know what happened in Java 9? Come on, what happened in Java 9? Okay. Okay, these are the good things about Java 9. But what happened in that year is Oracle made JDK paid. So till this point, it was free. But from this point, they started charging license fee, not for personal use, but for commercial use. So if you make an application for commercial, you have to pay the license for JDK. In fact, this is the same year when cloud started getting famous, and most of the cloud services providing Java, they started charging extra money, is because they were using Java layer there. So basically, this is the point when Java came down. But again, it started providing a lot of different features, like JShell. I will show you JShell on Tuesday. What is JShell, and why I still feel Java is the easiest language to start with. Okay. But then we got Java 10, and literally this was a point. So I dropped Java in 2013. Again, I picked it in 2014. Again, I dropped it in 2017. And that's why if you can see my YouTube channel, after 2017, the number of videos for Java came down. Anyone observe that? Yeah. So from 2018, I started uploading videos on Python, then Spring Framework, yes, but then not code language. I was away from Java. I started working on blockchain, because this is a point when even I was not happy with Oracle, the way they made it public. But then with Java, okay, so in fact, literally, I ignored all the updates. I was not knowing in Java 10, we got this concept. In Java 11, we got this concept. I ignored all the thing. But then, yeah, in Java 10, we got local variables. In Java 11, we got, literally, you can run the Java source file now. One Heather was mentioning, first you have to compile the code, then you have to run the code, 2 steps, right? But in Java 11, they went back to single step. So in 1 step, you can run the Java code. Okay, I will show you how to do that and why it is not a good way. Okay, we also talk about those things. Then Java 12 came into picture. But if you can observe, after Java, I have not mentioned the years here. Right? Why not? It's because it's not important. What they did is, everyone was saying Java is an outdated language. They get the updates in 2 years, 3 years. If you can see, Java 8 came in 2014, then Java 9 came in 2017, 3 years for the new updates. So what they did, from this version, they made the new version in every 6 months. That means in every 6 months, you will get a new version of Java. I know that sounds weird, because in 2 years, basically, you're outdated. So if you have worked on Java, let's say Java 10, or maybe if you have worked on Java 14, now, my friend, you're outdated, because it's been 2 years. Okay, that's the problem with Java. Again, not a problem, but then you have to keep upgrading your skills. But then if you see, in every new update, there's no major changes. They will be doing minor changes. If you can see Java 10, had these features. Java 11, 2 features. Java 13, 12, 13, it was not much. Slight language changes, slight runtime changes. But Java 13, they introduced something new. Java 14, they introduced records, which I loved. And Java 15, minor changes. Java 16, minor changes. Java 17, they introduced seal classes. Java 18, minor changes. Java 19, 2 features. And to be honest, I've still not explored Java 19. You know why? Because it came last month. So this thing, Java 19, came in September. And in March, we'll be getting Java 20 as well. So now the main question is, if you have so many versions here, which version we should learn? So what do you think? Which version should you learn now? Java 8, Java. Okay, so a lot of people are saying stable version, makes sense. Latest. Okay. See, the problem with latest version is what you will do by learning the latest version when the industry itself is not ready to use that versions. What if I say 70% of the projects are still using Java 8? 8 to 9% are using Java 11. Few of them are using Java 7. Colleges are using Java 5. Hardly few people are using Java 17. Okay. And so which version we should be using now? So basically, we have to always focus on the LTS version. Now, what does LTS version means? LTS stands for long-term support. Now, what it means? See, every time you have a new language, new version, basically, the company who is managing it or the community who is managing it, they will provide you support in terms of security. You know, recently we got this issue with the log4j. Most of the websites were hacked because of that, because of the log4j attack. So, you know, every time you have those type of attack, you have to provide updates to it. So who will provide the update? Maybe the community or the company. So whenever you use the LTS version, the long-term support version, basically you will get the updates. And Java 7 was LTS version. Java 8 is the LTS version. Java 11 and 17. So out of this, if you want to choose a version, choose one out of it. In fact, I would say don't go for Java 7 and 8 now. It's 11 or 17. Now, in this course, the majority of stuff we are going to talk about is Java 11 because industry started using Java 11. Okay. So the major focus will be Java 11, but then don't worry, we'll also focus on the new updates. Example, we'll talk about sale classes. We'll talk about records. We'll talk about multi-line string and all those things, maybe switch expression as well. But the major focus will be on Java 11 and also Java 8 because it has Lambda expression, stream API. Some way the JVM has changed in these versions. So don't run behind new version just because next year we are going to use Java 20. Don't install Java 20 and start using it. They will be having a lot of issues, and then you will say, "Hey, this code is not working on this machine." It might not. Why to struggle with the latest version? In fact, when you buy a phone, do you buy a phone which has amazing features, or do you buy a phone which works in a stable way? Of course, we'll use a mobile phone which is stable, right? So that's why this version also, we have to go for the stable one. Making sense, everyone? Okay, now you will say at this point in Java 17, Java 2017, yeah. From Java 9, they made Java paid, right? So don't you think if you make it paid, company will start moving away from it? Then why we are learning Java if it is paid? Ooh, that's a problem, right? Okay, solution for that. So when I say Oracle JDK is paid, not JV, JDF, JDK is paid, we have the open source versions available. Example, Oracle JDK is paid, right? But then we have open source version available. Example, we have Open JDK. But the only problem with Open JDK is it is good, but it will not provide you with the support. Okay, so if you want support, you can use something called Amazon Corretto. We have other options as well. Different company came up with their own open source JDK version, which is free to use. It's not paid like Oracle. So you can use Amazon Corrector, or there are different open JDK versions available. Okay. Even IBM has their own, Red Hat has their own. So these are the open source version available. You can use that. Or from now, you can also use Oracle JDK for free. Oh, that sounds weird, right? At this point, I'm saying it is paid, and now I'm saying it's free. That's right. What happened is, from Java 17, again, it's free. Okay. So the paid version was just Java 11. Oh, sorry, Java 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But Java 17 is again free. They understood that mistake, and now they have rectified it. Now Java is free again. Is it making sense? Okay. So from out of all this discussion, what is important is don't just focus on all this topic because we're going to talk about this thing. Important is the version we are going to use is Java 8, 11, and 17. Now, why companies are still using Java 8 is because it was stable. And then see, it's not easy for a company to upgrade from Java 8 to Java 11 or Java 17. A lot of their projects are working on Java 8, and if it is working, they will not take a risk by upgrading it. It takes a lot of amount, or it takes a lot of money and time for a company to upgrade the versions. And that's why they are happy with Java 8. Maybe slowly and steadily, they will move to Java 11 and Java 17. And that's why most of the companies are still using Java 8. In next 2 years, they will move to Java 11. In next 3 years, they might move to Java 17. So let's see how the speed goes for the companies. But then we are going to focus on all these versions. Can we make enterprise application using Oracle JDK without paid? Yes. From now you can. I know there was a point when Oracle got greedy by making Java private or by making Java paid, but now they understood their mistake. They made Java free again. And I came back to Java just because Oracle made Java public or Java free. It was public, but now it's free. Yes, you can download any LTS version, it will work. Make sense, everyone? Okay, so with this, I will take up some questions now. And okay, how are they earning money? No, Oracle is not earning money from Java, but they do earn from the support. So, example, let's say if there's a big company, let's say Accenture. If Accenture is using Java for their client projects and they want some extra support, then they will ask Oracle for the support and they will pay for it. OpenJDK 11, yeah, it is fine to use. Yeah, people, if you don't have any questions, you can leave. You can enjoy your weekend. We are going to see you on Monday again, provided Heather don't have to mention if you either want to talk about certain things. Okay, Heather is not here. No issue. Sovik says we don't have weekends. That's right. Sovik is there in the enterprise Java batch as well, in the blockchain batch as well. No weekend for you. Anything else in technical part? No, we are done for the day. I will answer some questions, and Nitin is also here to answer some of your questions. Yeah, Harika will talk about the difference between Java 8 and Java 11 versions. Why Java can't support AI and ML tech? It does. There are a lot of projects which are using Java for their projects in machine learning as well. So Monday, will you join? Yes, I will join. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Yes, you can leave, everyone, if you don't have any questions. And Nitin, if you can answer some of the questions here.
Yes, sir. I will be taking it up, sir. I will be taking
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nitin.
Thank you, sir.
I'm making you the host, Nitin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, even blockchain support Java. Yes, there are some blockchain frameworks which supports Java.
Okay.
Yeah, Nitin, you're the host now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am taking it up. Guys, those who don't have any doubts, you people can leave for the day. Those who have doubts, the technical doubts with respect to today's context, as well as from previous context, please post the questions in Q&A. I will be taking it up and I will answer all your questions. Okay. Krishna Kumar, we have not at all started off with Java, but still, if you want to answer your question, if you expect me to answer, I would say Java is not 100% oops, because we have something called as primitive types there. Okay. What is JIT? It stands for just-in-time compiler. In JDK architecture, we will see that, sir. What is just-in-time compiler? We will take it up. Which JDK version are we using? We are using. You can use JDK 8, 11, anything is fine. Yes, there is a doubt session tomorrow. You will be receiving up a link. Doubt session tomorrow from 6 to 8. 8 p.m. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, guys, I'm just taking up your questions. Just give me a second time. Okay. Please post your questions only in Q&A. Don't type in chat, because if you type in chat, it is a bit difficult for me to take it up from there. One student has asked this question. I would just paste it here. Second. Guys, can you see the screen which I have shared there? Can you see the screen? Yeah. Do reply in the chat if you can see up the screen. Now, yeah. Sanjeev Kumar has asked me this question. Nitin, what is the difference between MLL and bytecode? Simple. MLL means it contains instructions in zeros and ones. Guys, can you tell me what does bytecode have? It contains instructions neither in high level nor in machine level. Am I clear there? You will not find the instructions either in zeros and ones nor in high level. It will be in a mixed format. Once we start to write up a code, either we'll open up this bytecode. Bytecode means dot class file, and he will show you what is present inside that. The instructions will never be in high level nor in machine level. Just a second, I would save this file and I will share it to you. Job. Today is 7th, right? Okay. Intermediate, yes. Neither in high level nor in machine level. Okay. Ashlesha, can you just tell me what is that? I didn't get you. Sumant is asking, Nitin, what is architectural neutral means? Just see this, sir. Architectural neutral means write code once in any platform and run the code in any other platform. Without worrying its architecture. Am I clear there? Guys, did you got the point? What is the meaning of architectural neutral? Yeah. Or it is also referred as architectural neutral. We also call it as write once, run anywhere. In short, people also call this as poora. Sumant, I just want an acknowledgement from your end because it is you who have asked this question. Yeah, thank you. What is JIT? It stands for just-in-time compiler. Maybe I will just type that also. In uppercase, we have to tell it is just-in-time compiler. Special compiler, sir, this is, which is a part of interpreter. You will get to know once either takes up JDK architecture. Okay. Why Java is compiled and interpreted? Once you start to learn the language fundamentals, you will understand why Java should be compiled also, why Java should be interpreted also. If you have installed any versions of Java, no issues. Let it be 18, 19 or 17, 11, 12, whatever it is, no worries. You can have any Java version. In all your Java version, the code what we teach will run because Java has forward and backward compatibility nature. Okay. If compiler is giving an incompatible file, why can't we replace that with linker? Again, guys, I am telling you, if you don't have any questions, you people can leave the session. One student is asking, can I leave now? If you don't have any question, you can drop from the session, guys. I'm just taking up Q&A and I'm answering it. That's it. No technical discussion. All the doubts, whatever you have had, those doubts, I'm just clarifying it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Neeraj, if you're there in the session, just acknowledge me because this is a wonderful question, what he has asked. Okay. Guys, I want all of you, those who are in the session, to read his question because it is Punit. It stands for, what is the purpose? You will understand only when we take up JDK architecture. We will see there what exactly is that JIT compiler is, what it will do. We will discuss. JVM comes between the platform to make independent, where C stuck on which level? Briefly explain. Okay, sir. C language, if you give it to compiler, please tell me, sir, what is the output? Neeraj, I want an output from your end. You will get .obj file. .obj file. Sir, this .obj file contains instructions in which language? Contains instruction in MLL. Please take it from me now. Any language upon compilation, if it is generating up the instruction or if it generates a file in MLL, that file will be run only in, or that file can be made to run only in that platform where it is compiled. Okay. But when it comes to Java language, we have Java compiler, a specialized compiler. And tell me, sir, what is the output of Java language compiler? Tell me, will you get object file there? I want a reply. Don't keep quiet. No, very good. You will get a dot class file. Guys, listen here. It contains instructions in neither in MLL nor in HLL. That is only bytecode, sir. Okay, that is the beauty. That is the beauty. Now, the speciality of this dot class file is you take this dot class file, give it to JVM. See, dot class file, you give it to JVM of Windows, JVM of Linux, JVM of Mac. How many of you would say in all this platform it would run? I want a quick reply. This nature only we call it as architecture neutral. Platform independence. Poora. C language, guys, if you take, you are getting up OBJ file, right? And now just see that OBJ file. If I take it on Windows, it will run. Please tell me, sir, if I take that on Linux, will it run? I want a reply. If I take it on Mac, will it run? No output. No output. Why? Why? Because the language, whatever you have chosen, upon compilation, it will never generate any intermediate code. It will directly give MLL. That MLL code can be run only on such platform where it is compiled. You cannot run it in different platform. Hope so. I'm completely clear there. Yes. Okay, guys. JDK 19 is also fine, sir. New video will be uploaded. Don't worry. Will vector be covered? Shashank, in collection API, this vector is a legacy class. Even this also we will take it up. Which backend framework, Spring or Node.js, popular or demandable in 2022? No, Spring only is demandable, sir. Naveen, Spring only is demandable. Okay. Can we convert bytecode in assembly level language? Not possible, sir. How a dot class file is transferred via internet? Do we send it as a jar? Yes. Anonymous attendee, we will send this as a jar only. How Java is machine independent? Because JDK is machine dependent. Yes, you are correct. Okay. Okay. Can you explain about how JVM works? Sir, I will show here. Watch it. Naveen, please see here. I'm talking on that dot class file. It contains instructions in bytecode. Sir, JVM, see Naveen, JVM reads bytecode in interpretation style. More on how it interprets and all that, we will see that. We will see in the discussion. We will see it up in JDK architecture. When we take up, we will see. What is interpretation? You know, interpretation means line by line, line by line, line by line. Performance wise, which one is better? Sir, compiled language only is better, sir. When we move Java 5 to Java 8, what are the things we need to change? I will tell you, Jaya, what are the things we need to change? Compiler versions you have to change. Okay. Ashlesha, I am not able to see your query here. If you can send your query now, I will just immediately reply. Can you please send your query? I'm not able to find it. Sir, JVM is platform dependent. Yes. Yes. JVM is platform dependent. Guys, I'm addressing up your question. Ashlesha, please ask your question. What is it? I'm not able to get. What is object-oriented language? Huh? Okay. Object-oriented language means writing the code using the principles of oops. I will tell you guys what are the example. You have to use inheritance. You have to use polymorphism. These are all hi-fi terminology, guys. No need to worry on that part. Either will take it up or me and Naveen sir. We will discuss this, what exactly they are. Naveen, tomorrow session, you please connect to me. I will show you what are the errors you are finding it in Eclipse. Recordings, we will, I don't know what is wrong, Ashlesha. Please check your portal because it is already uploaded. Guys, I want a quick acknowledgement. Is the videos not been uploaded? Yesterday's video, is it not uploaded in your portal? Please answer to me. Uploaded or not? Uploaded. Then Ashlesha, please check. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong in your portal. Please check. Okay. Sir, just a second, guys. Please read this question. If we compile our app in JDK 18 and uploaded it in the cloud, will it cause problems in the future if it is not supported? No problem, because Java provides backward compatibility. Hope so. I'm clear, Javdat, with that question. Yeah. Mosik Karan, he has asked few more questions here. Guys, I'm addressing all your questions. Please don't be hurry, because many questions are there. I'm taking it up one by one, and I'm addressing it. Compiler converts the source code to machine code only when there is a zero error. That is why we say Java compiler, it is a byte code, neither high level nor machine level. Ashlesha, tomorrow you connect. I will tell you what needs to be done. Tomorrow in the doubt discussion forum, you connect. There Haider will address that issue. Fine? Okay, sir. Okay. Just a second. Okay, dot class. Fine. Sir, is JVM contains Java compiler separate? Sir, this point you please remember it, all of you. Just you should acknowledge me once after me writing up one mathematical equation here. Sir, you install JDK software. For you, compiler plus JRE plus JRE is given. And what will be there in JRE if you ask? You will have JVM plus library tools. I want an answer from your end, guys, all of you. All of you should answer this question. Then I will take up the next question. Guys, if you install JDK, whatever is required for you to run the code, everything is coming to you at free of cost. Please acknowledge me. Now, I have a question. Developer. Please see here. Developer, write the code and test the code. Am I correct, sir? Developers, they will write the code and they will test the code. One second. Write the code, test the code, and run the code. Guys, please tell me. You have wrote the code using some editor. To test the code, don't you think you need compiler? I want an answer. Be quick. To test the code, you need compiler? Okay. Next, sir. To run the code, do you need JVM? JVM means JRE should be there. Correct? So can I tell developers should install which software in their machines to build an application? JDK. Correct? Okay. Guys, one more question. They are developers. End users just run the code. Correct, sir? End users means whom? End users means the users who are using up the application. Tell me, sir, end user, he is just running the code. Tell me, sir, to just run the code, what is required? JRE install here, JVM library tools will come. So can I tell developers should install JDK in their laptop? End user should install only JRE in their laptops? This is the common point which you should know. How many of you are comfortable with this point? How many of you are comfortable? I want a quick reply as yes, no in the chat. Got it? Got it? Happy? So how many of you would say, Nitin, will you teach installing JRE or should I show you how to install JDK? You tell. What should I teach? The installation part. You Arish, why JRE? You're not an end user. You're a developer. Okay. Cool. Ashlesha, I have told. Okay, anyways, you have asked so many questions there. Okay. Object oriented also I have explained. Great. Akash, this point, can you explain how Java interpreter works? Sir, for that I need few lines of code, sir. Sir, I would just answer it if you want in one line. Sir, you have your Java code. you have your dot class file. Dot class file, you will give it to JVM. JVM has a interpreter. Okay, na? Yes. What is the role of the interpreter? You already know. What is the role of interpreter, guys? Line by line execution. Okay. In depth, I need a code. Java code, if I get it, then I can show. For that reason, wait for few more sessions. Most probably by Wednesday, you will get complete picture about what JDK, what JRE, what all this are, you will get it. Fine. Sir, can you explain what is HLL if possible? I didn't get your question, sir. What you are trying to ask? Okay. Is it source code or byte code? Okay. Sir, one more. Please listen to this point carefully. I don't know why you are asking such a simple question, but still no issues. All of you, you should acknowledge me. .java source code or high level language code. Acknowledge me. Am I correct? The one who writes the code in a high level language using a language, that code is called a source code. Tell me, sir. This source code, can I tell will be given to a compiler? I want an answer. Dot class file. Tell me, sir, can I call this as byte code? Can I tell neither machine level nor high level? Tell me, sir, next. This dot class file should be given as a input to whom, sir? Very good, very good, very good. It should be given as an input to JVM and you will get output. Okay. All of you, are you clear? Now, tell me, what is high level? What is machine level? Everything is it representing it in the diagram? Yes. Dot class file is actually input to JVM, which will convert your MLL to, which will convert your byte code to MLL and gives it as an output. No, Ritik Kumar, we don't have extension for output file because in Java we don't have .exe file. Please observe what is the extension for a Java file? .java .class. That's it. No extension for run file like C, C++. Okay. I'm seeing up questions only from Ashlesha. Okay. He has typed so many questions where he was not able to. Why C++ don't use byte architecture method or constructor? Vikram, the demand of the ARC during those days was not to promote portability. The demand of the ARC during those days was to promote only running up the code in their laptops. That was the ARC. That was the demand during those days. Uploaded. Sir, how to download JDK 8 and 11? Sir, we will teach you this, sir. Gautam, we will, I will ask Navin sir to share that PDF. Don't worry. One student now is asking, Archana, October 4th, October 5th, no sessions. It was a holiday. Sir, as an end user, I need not have JDK. Then no, sir, no need to have. If you have JRE, it is enough. Navin, tomorrow connect, we will resolve your JDK installation, Eclipse, everything by connecting it in one-on-one style. Bhushan is asking, sir, what is the command to check which Java version is installed? Okay, sir. Java -version. Guys, can you people see my command prompt? Can you people see my command prompt, all of you? Yes. See, sir, I will just tell Java version. Tell me, sir, which version of Java is there in my laptop? 8. Okay, na? Because one student has asked me that question, so I have just typed that. Okay, thanks for quick answer. I was confused by all these words. Core Java, advanced Java. Okay. Neeraj, in Java, we don't have dot class file or .exe file. We don't have. Guys, those who have installation issue, connect to us tomorrow. All your problems we will resolve. Sir, as an end user, I need not have JDK. JR is enough. Will I miss something or can I execute it if yes? shows how to download JRE. Yes, sir. In the installation part, I will show you how to download only JRE. Eclipse issues, no worries, Praveen. Connect to tomorrow. We will resolve that issue. Okay. Sir, Java LTS version automatically. Ritik Kumar is asking one more question. Okay. Sir, Java LTS version automatically updates, or do we need to uninstall the version and install the latest version of LTS? Uninstall and install. Suggested to just install JDK 11 long-term support. No need to install higher versions. Is that okay, Ritik? 8 or 11 is fine. Don't use the higher ones. Higher ones, if you do, you need to uninstall it, again install it. Thank you, anonymous attendee. Can you put, yes, Williams, we will install that also, don't worry. Bhushan, if you have JDK 18, continue with that only, no need to uninstall or anything. Guys, if you have already installed any versions of JDK, don't uninstall it. Continue with the same versions, no problem. Does the end user need to have JRE to be installed in his machine for using a Java-based application? Yes, Naga, yes. Okay. Ritik, updation is not possible. You have to uninstall and then go for the versions which you are asking and install it. Okay. One student has asked this question. No, Abhijit, if you have already installed IntelliJ, continue with that only, no problem. See, sir, can we see file containing machine level language code, sir, like how you showed for bytecode? Yes, possible, but not in Java, because output file is not generated in Java. What anonymous attendee, please see here. In Java, .java you can see, .class you can see. Tell me, you are giving that file to JVM and directly you are getting up the output. Tell me, are you getting up any file here so that that file you are giving it to CPU for execution? No, right? It means that you can't see that MLL. In other languages, you can see. If it is C, C++, yes, you can see it. Okay. Guys, almost all your questions I have answered. What is jar? One student is asking. Okay. Sir, all these are higher level questions, sir. I don't know why you are asking now. Okay. Jar collection of .class files. Is that okay, anonymous attendee? One .class file, if you have, you will send it up. If you have 1 lakh .class files, how will you send? You will zip it and then you will send. So I will tell zipping of .class files is called as jar file. It stands for Java archive file. Okay. Yes, Javed, in our doubt session tomorrow, we will show you the problems what you people have faced in the installation. Java 7 program will it run in Java 17? Not all. Some programs will not run. Okay. Thank you. Guys, any question, post it up in Q&A because I see only questions from Ashlesha. Another 5 minutes or 10 minutes max, I will wait, sir. Because all your questions I need to answer. .class file, a complete code. Very good question, Bhattacharya. .class file is not a complete file. Internally, it becomes complete with the help of JVM. Is that okay, sir? JDK architecture, if you get it, you will understand what is complete file, what is incomplete file, all that. Okay, thank you, sir. Amanur Rahman, I didn't got your question only, sir. Please, can you type there in the chat? Or maybe you can type, I will see it. Thank you, sir. Guys, my notes, I will share it up here only. What is flash memory? Sir, it is ROM. Okay, sir. It is not any user data. It is regarding the vendor data, that is. Sir, older versions of Windows, if you see, when you start your laptop on a black screen, few white color lines content were coming up long back. If you can see, that content only is flash memory data, sir. Not required for programming. Sir, I installed Java. I need to go with the same version, Neeraj. No problem. Same version only you opt. Not an issue. Either session notes will be given up on a regular basis, not on, not on weekly basis, daily basis, it will be given up. Yes, Naga, this file will be shared. I want to know how to understand the project code flow. Javed, understanding the project code flow demands so many years of experience, because whatever code you write, after 2 days, if you see that code, you will think that I didn't wrote the code. Like that you will feel. So much that dot class file, how it becomes complete, to understand you need JDK architecture. With respect to vendors means Linux, Unix, Fedora, Windows, Mac, these things. Thank you. How boy could look, then how it looks like. Steffi, please attend our first day code part, where we will write some code. We will show you how to compile. Then we will open up the bytecode. You see how does that bytecode looks. Okay. Guys, another 5 more minutes max. I will wait. If you have any question, feel free to post there, because you people have typed the answers here also. I need to see all the chat. Okay. Any question, guys? For I would wait for another 5 minutes. Javed, thank you. Good night. Guys, if you don't have any doubts, you can just, if I would have answered all your questions, you can just log out of the session. Practicing 1 hour, is it enough to be a developer? Sir, that depends on your skill set. How can I decide? Again, I'm telling you, doubt, with respect to installation, if you have, connect to tomorrow, we will resolve it. Notes I will share. Just give me a second time. Notes here only I will share. Just a second time. Then you can log out, guys. Of course, I will also share it up as a PDF in our portal too. No need to worry. Today is 7th, right? Yeah, just an acknowledgement. Have you people received this file? Just an acknowledgement. Yes, no. Thank you then. Okay, guys. Thank you. Okay, Zakir, goodbye. Monday we will meet up. Okay. Tomorrow, is it? Okay. In doubt session. Okay. Guys, tomorrow 6 to 8 we have a doubt session. If you have a doubt still, you can keep the doubts with you people, and then again come back tomorrow and you can ask. I will support you. Yes, Daikar, projects and all, if you do it for 1 hour, you will never get to know that you will sat. I mean, you are typing up the program for an hour, because like that it will be project sessions. Okay. Guys, here and there, if I would have missed 1 or 2 questions, don't take it up in a wrong way. Feel free to ask your questions. I will answer it. 3 more minutes remaining. Yeah, Ritik, I will upload there also as the PDF. I will share it to Haider. Haider will upload it. To yesterday's also, should I share? Okay, Puneet, just a second. Sir, this is yesterday's. I have mentioned the date. Please check that and then do it up, and don't tell Nitin save the date wrong. Puneet, have you received it? Please just an acknowledgement. Yeah. Devrat, if you have JDK 11, please use JDK 11 only. Okay, just 1 more minute I would wait, guys, because I have answered almost all your questions. I have told multiple times to reply in chat, but many of them have replied the version years and all in Q&A. Okay. Okay, guys. One question number, I mean, okay, sir, question numbers I will put, not an issue. 1, 2, 3, like that you are expecting, right? Abdul Salam Ansari. Yeah, I will put it, sir, from next class. Cool. Fine. Guys, can I just end up the session? Okay. Fine, guys. Good night all. Let's all meet tomorrow. Good night.